10:58. It's time for a speech. Let's grab this shit and go. I just need to climb that roof over there, and I should have a perfect shot.
Is this working? Can y'all hear me? My fellow pond dwellers, I stand before you today as a frog who spent his whole life in this very pond. I know that you all want to see this coming election. We had a good run in 2001, and we were cut just short of greatness in 2009 by the haters and the losers. Then we got in again in 2015. More woke admittedly, but it was still our greatest love reborn and had such great potential. But they took that from us. 1 year is not long enough to establish the rebirth of the greatest movement of all time. We only got one tour team, that's not enough. Between 2001 and 2009, we had 3 great teams. The Toa Mata, the Toa Metru, and the Toa Nika. They led us to greatness and they kept Matanui safe. But now the woke mob of Makuta threatens to take all that from us. Now even the mainstream media feels the dark touch of the Borok, the Vizarak, and the Paraka thugs rioting in the streets. What? Come with me. Together, we can make Matanui great again and awaken the great robot we rest upon.
He's open, he's open, he's open! There we go! Get him! Whoa. Why is he still standing? Shit. What the fuck?
I think that's Smugbug.
Oh, my cover's blown. Fuck it. Take this, motherfucker! Yeah!
Ow, ow.
Alright, I'm no longer drunk. I'm ready to watch this video. Okay, so, Destiny has been doing the rounds, doing a fucking schizo crusade across the conservative fucking war lines. Alright, he's gone back behind enemy lines, and he's tearing through his own people, the right-wingers, okay? The left wing has been screaming at Destiny for so long that the time is now for political violence, and Destiny finally agrees. Trump has become God Emperor. The conservatives are screaming that all of the leftist violent rhetoric is finally turning people towards political violence. The trans women are picking up guns and they're firing wildly into the air. The conservatives are terrified, and Destiny's coming to put them straight. Okay, Destiny is finally a warrior for the left, and we're gonna watch him tear into all of these conservatives for apparently 3 hours. We'll probably skip to some of the good bits. There you go. You happy with that intro, Wiz? Is that good for you?
Yeah, that's good. Let's go!
Yeah.
Everyone, thanks for joining the space. Destiny, I'm going to invite you as a speaker, so you just have...
Oh,
okay,
good,
we can wait for a minute.
Get this right.
Coming on and chatting, and trash as he is, and some of the things that he said, I don't think that you can ascribe insurrection to those words.
Are you aware that Donald Trump organized 7 different sets of people to fake an elector vote in 7 different states in the United States with the goal of sending those elector votes to Congress and then begging and then pressuring Mike Pence, first with words and then with violence that he directed on the 6th, in order for him to unilaterally toss the election by either selecting those electorate votes, the fake ones that he submitted, or by having the House choose Donald Trump to be the president against the will of the American people? Are you aware of any of that?
Oh no. Oh. That's an instant, like, this is my power level, what's your power level? Like, that's just a straight, like...
Vibe checked hard.
Yeah, vibe checked hard. Let's see what she's got.
I haven't seen him using any kind of threats of violence against Mike Pence.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, excuse me, I didn't say anything about a threat of violence, I don't know.
I think that's a learning from the Kelly Jean video right there. Like the instant attempt to completely pivot the conversation to talking about violence. Conservatives do this manipulation shit so effortlessly. It's instant. You know what? More than anything else, conservative women and Rob Noir, because Rob Noir is unfortunately a Karen. Is the only way that he can be described. It's like effortless. They must ruin their husbands' lives. Just to add a little misogyny to the mix, they must ruin their husbands' lives, right? Like, imagine...
Well, no, I'm pretty sure they're the same way. The husbands will be the exact same way.
I don't think so.
It's like you don't get this good at manipulation unless you have to deal with, like, an absolute monster.
Oh, I see what you mean. You think it's survival tactics.
It's a response. It's a response. Because this is how she's had to interact with men to get any footing.
Wait, Lone has seen this one already? Oh boy. Oh no.
Who you're talking?
You've just cooked our raid.
I was asking very specifically for the thing that I just laid out. Are you aware of any of that? Do you know any of that?
I believe you said something about violence.
Okay, let me restate, okay?
Incredible.
Okay.
Donald Trump organized 7 different sets of people, okay, in 7 different states to send in fake votes, okay, to Congress, essentially, in order to pressure Mike Pence, okay? First it was words.
Pressure Mike Pence, okay.
Well, first it was with words. He begged him to do it behind the scenes multiple times.
Okay, what is this actual thing that's happening in conversations now where, like, it seems like a lot of people that I speak to just about anything truly only, like, their brain will just lock onto 3 words in every 20, and they truly don't understand what's happening for the vast majority of the time someone's speaking. They just lock onto those 3 words. What the actual fuck is happening? What happened? Wiz? Don't do a bit. If you do a bit, so help me God, motherfucker. If you do a bit, I will fucking scream. Wiz, are you doing a bit? Are you about to do a bit? Do not do a bit. I will take your box away. Wiz?
You're focusing on doing bits really speaks about how this entire issue represents everything.
Fuck. I set him up. I knew that was coming. I don't know why I even tried to engage him in a conversation. This motherfucker is like complaining about me being drunk, and then the second I sober up, he just doesn't. He goes back to doing the exact same shit that makes me want to drink in the first place. Do you see the cycle, chat? Do you see the cycle? Okay, I come into a stream
he is, how he uses me to justify his dirty habits.
Sober, excited, ready for a stream. Okay,
his dirty, disgusting habits.
Wiz just fucking slams me down. I've got such a headache. Oh, I just yelled myself into a headache. God damn it. I'm getting hungover while drunk.
Pence said no, because he's not a traitor to the country. And then the second time is he called his crowd of people that he gathered on the 6th and then sent them to the Capitol grounds to protest, with the goal of getting Pence to choose the fake electorate votes that he sent in to Congress. Are you aware of any of that?
What is the evidence for that, though?
It's laid out in the indictments, and nobody denies any of it.
Oh my god!
What is the evidence? Maybe the ongoing case.
Answer a question. Are you aware? This is insane. Do you see how they go straight to the... This is Kelly Jean! Same thing! Deny, deny, deny. As soon as someone lays some stuff out, okay, but do you have evidence for that? It's like, okay, can we first acknowledge that you've initially seemed to have no idea that this was a thing, and now that you've acknowledged that this is a thing, you are suddenly, instantaneously, such an expert that you acquire immense amounts of proof in order to continue with the conversation. It's like, it's truly just obstructionism as conversation. There is no other value to it. They are literally just trying to stall out the conversation for as long as possible until the end of the debate so that it's not incredibly clear that they lost. This is insane, dude. This is crazy. They just straight up obstruct as the single point of focus of their entire conversational strategy. It's madness. They're doing what you do every single minute I talk to you, but not as a joke to ruin my life.
Well, you don't really have to have any opinions on anything if you just make jokes the entire time.
Yeah, but fuck.
That's how it works. That's how you can pivot out of arguments.
My god, dude, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
But why position yourself as a political commentator if you have no stances on anything?
Because it's so easy.
Like, you just like mess around. You just switch the drinks constantly.
I can't believe that the level of political understanding of the average person has reached such a basement level point that now political pundits don't need to know anything. Back in the good old days, political pundits knew the answers and manipulated people. Now they don't even need to know the answers. They don't even.
You just have to wink and smile in a general direction.
Yeah, they don't even knowingly manipulate anyone. they're just the loudest person in the crowd. That's it. The crowd of people being manipulated. Oh god, sorry. I'm having a bad time out here. Oh, we're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up with some problems. Let me tell you. Oh.
We'll go to YouTube, and if you want, I'll wait for.
Yeah, if you don't think I'm gonna make some of this your problem tomorrow morning, you've got nothing coming. I'm gonna be.
No, I think that implies you're gonna wet the fucking bed tonight.
Wait 5 minutes right now for you. You can go on YouTube and you could go, false electorates try to enter Capitol. And there are videos that will pop up. The first one says, Republicans try to deliver their own electoral votes to Michigan Capitol. There are people that are being charged in multiple states right now for perjuring themselves, saying that they were the duly elected, appointed representatives of their state to cast their electorate vote. Nobody denies this.
What?
Nobody denies this. Okay? So you're not aware of any of this.
I haven't heard of that story, no.
That's another way of saying you're not aware of it.
I haven't heard of that story.
I haven't heard of January 6th.
No, but I haven't heard of that story, right? Like, she immediately diminishes the scope of it down to as if it's an article. As if it's a single article and not a thing that happened in reality. Do you see how cooked the conservative brain is? They literally don't even believe in a reality. They just believe in the fucking narratives concocted around reality.
Yeah, it's your narrative. I've got my narrative, you got yours, dude.
I haven't seen that story. It's like that the world only exists in various articles of different biases. That's how conservatives think. No reality ever took place. Reality is just something that we narrativize afterwards. Shit happens and then we I'm trying to download whatever the fuck that last segment was. Oscar, you are making it and Wiz can't stop you. Alright, use the assassin
Oscar,
opening.
no, also
use
we're
the assassin
the
opening.
For this segment.
Use the
use the assassin
use the assassin opening.
Make
use the assassin
opening.
I'm gonna get tired. This segment's gonna be worse, trust me. I'm gonna make it worse.
Any of this. So, okay, so step one, okay, let's assume that what I just said is that was the
You
insurrection.
mean when you said peaceful protest?
See, look, I broke it already.
that he put out on social media and on video saying that he's requesting for peace.
You understand
And
that came after he was begged for hours while he and his crony, corrupt Giuliani made phone calls to sitting congressmen.
Again, Kelly Jean move, fucking up the chronology, the timeline, in order to demonstrate that, like, do you remember Kelly Jean said, I'm just going to reference Kelly Jean this entire video, okay? We're turning this into a Kelly Jean follow-up. I'm sorry, Wiz, you can't stop me, alright? But, like, even
Bill, give us a timestamp if you want us to look at a specific part.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But Jesus Christ, dude. Like, the Kelly Jean shit, she was doing the exact same stuff of, like, the chronology just is completely warped in favor of her until you've got the evidence that shows the difference in, like, timestamps between messages and shit. Like, every single abuser tactic we looked at the other day is being used in the span of 9 minutes. Skipping around. We've seen almost everything Kelly Jean deploys just from the standard conservative talking points. Holy fuck, dude.
Inside of the lockdown building, right, that he was calling them, pressuring them to delay the certification of the vote. It was hours after that that he finally went on Twitter when the insurrection had failed and said, okay, guys, we need to go home.
Well, like I said, I wasn't following it 24/7.
Then why do you have an opinion?
The same thing! I wasn't following it that closely
On it.
dude.
If you were following 24/7, you were following 0-0. You have no
bad
idea
thing.
what happened on any of this. Why do you think you should have an opinion on any of this?
Well, I told you I can have an opinion if I want.
You can, but then people should, like, make fun of you and, like, bully the f out of you for it, right? You have literally no idea about any of this. Wasn't that what our original tweet was over? Is that I think I called you didn't I call you a hack? It seems like I was correct, right? You have absolutely no idea about literally any of these issues.
God.
Yes, okay. Maybe I haven't followed the case as closely as you have.
Hold on, not closely. You don't even have any idea. You have no concept. You don't know anything about what I'm talking. You don't even know what an electoral vote is, dude.
Okay, alright, this is what's fucking critical in the fucking Wick way of, or the liberal Wick, Brianna Wu kind of way of looking at things versus Destiny's new arc here, okay? Do you notice this is something that a liberal could never do? What he's doing right now, this is him unshackling
Piercing
his
the veil,
limiters.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. This is the civility politics is over.
Going
I
hard,
now need
climbing
to
into the bathtub with
decimate
them.
and
Splashing
crush
the water they're
and
lying in.
destroy. Yes. Honestly, like, because a liberal would go,
Attacking
okay, so
the water around you. The water around you is it's stinky. It sucks.
Shut up. But
I'm pulling the plug.
This is the fucking thing, right? Like the civility politics. What it does is it gives cover. Civility is an umbrella that basically assumes good faith, right? You're going to be a little bit civil, assuming that the other person is acting in good faith, and they're going to be civil, assuming that you're acting in good faith. Civility only works when both participants are acting in good faith. When one entire branch of the political spectrum is acting purely in bad faith, civility becomes a cover for them to get away with shit over and over and over and over again. They do all of these little things, and you just have to keep assuming they're in good faith, because if they're operating in bad faith, that means democracy and liberalism are failing. That means that the concepts, the fucking social contract that you buy into for liberalism and democracy to function correctly is collapsing right before your eyes. Someone like Wick can never fucking admit that. They are incapable. They are constitutionally incapable of admitting that that's happening, because that would admit that liberalism is in danger to radicalism. And if they admit that, then liberalism is no longer the end of history. Liberalism is a temporary force that can eventually be destroyed, just like any other political force has been. It's over. It's done. They're cooked. Radicalism will win. So, they pretend that this isn't happening. They pretend it's possible to win a good faith game against bad faith participants. And what's the end result? These motherfuckers just walk all over them. Destiny has removed the limiters, and now he's fucking crushing them into a fucking cube like a car
You gotta break the
compactor.
rules of play, dude.
Exactly. It's over.
You gotta clean the land. You gotta clean the territories. He's learned lessons from Israel Palestine, you know.
Isn't this how Destiny described democracy? Yes, Destiny used to be a liberal, cut by the exact thing I'm talking about. It's why he lost against JP. It's why he lost against Shapiro. He didn't lose because he's worse than them at debating. He lost because he built his foundation.
He was forced to fucking agree with them, dude.
Exactly. He built his foundation on an ideological position that required a level of civility and, you know, like compromise with them, right? Look at the way he's been talking. Oh, I have to treat conservatives like retarded 4-year-olds because they're all idiots. He's known this the whole time, but he was adopting an ideological position that required that he treated them like they were worthy participants in democracy. That's over. They are no longer worthy participants in democracy. They are too stupid to vote. They are too stupid to be left with the keys to the kingdom. It's over. Radicalism is here, okay? Paradigm shift is coming. Destiny has realized it. He's pivoting in time. He's a smart capitalist who will move and change shape with the direction of the wind. He is now on our side, the side of the schizos. The schizo meridian has burst forth into the mainstream, and now we will rule all! It's us versus them! The centrists versus the anti-centrists! They're done! They're over! It's cooked.
Yeah, his takes are all pretty centrist other than this one, though.
Yeah, true.
He's still fucking pro-Israel, dude.
Funnily enough, Fukuyama... did Fukuyama give up on the end of history? Based.
Do you?
Of course I do. Of course I do. It's what the United States has for their electoral process. We have a similar process here in Canada. It's not majority vote. It's not democracy. It's a constitutional republic.
Okay, if you know what an electoral vote is, do you think it's acceptable for people to try to fake them? Like Donald Trump did in 7 different states?
Well, like I said, what is the evidence that he faked those? What is your evidence for that?
What would you want to see? What if I could show you, hypothetically, 7 different certifications filled out with false electors? I can send you a YouTube video of these people literally gathering outside in Michigan in the courthouse. Hold on. Here's a YouTube video for that. I can go on Obsidian and I can find you the if anybody has a quick link to the like they have photographs of all of the.
Okay, this is why schizo research documents are in vogue right now. This is good shit. This is why I wanted to write this with
pulling up the
Sama
receipts,
as well.
dude.
Yep, you got receipts for fucking everything. The next time I argue with someone on Starmer, they are fucking annihilated. It's over. They're doomed. Okay, look at his face! Look at his face! Have you ever seen Destiny
He's realized
so
utility,
gleeful?
dude.
Look at this. He's finally free. He's free of liberal cuckoldry. Look at this. This is the face of a man who can finally embrace his deep schizophrenic psychopathic tendencies. Look how happy he is. Look how
Everything
happy
he's been repressing for months.
I've never in my life seen this Destiny face. Hold on. I need to capture this, okay? This is beautiful. I've never seen him this pleased. I know that you've seen him this pleased, but we don't share that picture. There we go, cave paintings. He's so happy! Look at him!
Of all the fake things that they filled out, pretending that they were
They also have photographs and video of people, stuffing ballots and bringing out bags and security footage from places where people are voting, and they were putting up tarps over the windows, and
they were putting up tarps over... Okay, so once again, Destiny...
So as in you didn't actually see anything.
Bro, Destiny... Okay, lays out the fucking 7 false electors, like the alternative electors, as the conservatives call them. And this girl is like, yeah, but they put tarps over the windows and they stuffed ballot boxes. Which, is a total diversion, right? This is all they do. It's just our stuff against their stuff. She can't engage with any of these fucking points. At all. This is insane. This is insane.
Yeah. Every reply is a pivot. Every reply is a pivot.
Every reply is a pivot. It is in fact a miracle if she engages at all. Every reply is a fucking pivot. Oh my god.
Are you aware that every
her
single one
argument
of those was
strategy, her
investigated?
entire debate philosophy is but.
Yeah, exactly. It's just throwing shit from the other direction, just overwhelming them with stuff to stay on the offensive. This is the thing, right? Like, conservatives really hate being on the defensive. They're very, very uncomfortable when they have to defend any of their positions, which is annoying because leftists love being on the defense, because leftists are soy cucks who have read a bunch of shit and watched a bunch of shit, and they're like, I'd love to explain to you what my utopia looks like for 45 minutes. This is a weakness of our ideology, okay? You should be able to tear down the status quo. You should be able to tear down the existing structure or enemy ideologies, okay? I'll tell you exactly when you can defend your ideology. When it's the mainstream ideology, okay? That's when defense becomes valuable, okay? Bide your time, wait for leftism to become the mainstream. It won't, we're all gonna die, it's over. But wait for leftism to become the mainstream, and then you can be all defensive and talk about theory and be a fucking cuck, okay? Of course. But right now, offensive ideology, okay? Guerrilla warfare. Leftism does that a lot. What? What do you mean? That's exactly what I said. I said leftism. Leftists love talking about their ideology. They love talking about all of the hand-hugging, holding, and the economic whatevers and gay luxury space comedy. They love talking about their fucking utopia. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? They love that shit. They love that shit, dude. Holy shit. You get leftists talking about fucking anything, they'll talk your ear off about fucking indigenous dances as a means to break down white supremacist social hierarchies. No, they also love ripping down the status quo. Well, what I'm saying is that the right wing has optimized.
Yeah, but those leftists don't vote, dude.
I'm not talking about voting. Shut up! I'm not talking about voting. I'm just saying that like the right wing have optimized for offense, and the left wing tend to optimize for defense. Okay, in my StarCraft 2 esports analogy, which all politics has all politics.
Do you know what's funny? There's ends of the left wing spectrum, like a large end of the left wing spectrum that just won't vote because of their ideology. But there's no part of the right wing spectrum that stops voting.
Oh, the Groypers, dude. The Groypers actually have
Groypers will still probably vote for Trump, though.
You're probably right. But then I think the Burn Your Busters, it turned out most of them voted as well.
Based, ironic, oh yeah.
Yeah, they vote ironically, yeah, true. Also,
I voted for Trump twice.
The Groypers are all too young to vote as well.
Yeah, true.
And that every single one of those was heard before a court. And that every single one of these, except for one, was shot down. A lot of them by conservative judges that Trump himself, or at least his administration, appointed.
Well, like I said, I wasn't following this case 24/7, so no, I wasn't following the procedures that came out of that.
Okay, but you've seen pictures of it, right? Are you embarrassed or ashamed that you've had like strong opinions about this because of pictures?
This is I want to mark the line every time he goes past liberal. Are you embarrassed or ashamed?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's attacking character. That's what's crossing the line here.
Exactly. This is really important. This is how you actually crack conservatives.
You can almost call someone dumb whilst you're arguing with them.
Well, yeah, but you have to. Yeah, that's the thing. Every time you demonstrate that they are acting in bad faith, or they truly don't know something that they're pretending to know, you need to twist the knife.
Tactics out as much as you do the issue.
Yes. Yeah.
So you like that's something I've noticed a lot about like places in like the lower boats Discord, where it's like people will just engage fully whole good faithfully, and I have to be like, point out that this guy's arguing back in bad faith. Why do you not do that? Yeah. And they just like, because a lot of them are centrists in there, they will just like fully engage in good faith, even when the other person just isn't. And it's like, you will never win unless you point that out. You're just going to have to keep going down their fucking slippery slope of death, you know? Until eventually you just go agree to disagree instead of just humiliating them like the idiot they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think I think I had a debate in the Loner Court today where I think I sufficiently humiliated this guy on the fucking capital P lowercase p pedophile debate.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I'm sullying your Discord. I'm sorry. Okay.
That you've seen because of like Elon Musk feeding you lies on Twitter.
Dustin, you don't have to be that rude. I'm being really respectful.
Hold on, no, wait. Hold on.
And look at this, the appeal to civility. There it is, right? So because she's not used to having from the right having to be the one to appeal to like civil discourse. So now she's trying to use it. Notice how important it is. This is so obvious when you see it. Every time a right winger, especially a far right winger, is arguing in like a moderated space, they are the first people to appeal to the authority structure in there if they feel attacked, right? Their first instinct is to Karen the fuck out. The first thing they'll do is complain and cry to moderation every single fucking time. And it's because they don't know how to compete outside of structure that they're the hegemony in. They are very, very weak to existing outside of like a structure they can leverage. They are very much like a parasite. They do very well at manipulating the existing structure into serving their purposes. It's kind of the entire fucking thing that fascism has done with liberalism for the last 100 years. That's how it operates. It is a virus that is very good at using liberalism's internal immune system against it. It's like a virus that hitches a ride on the fucking immune cells. Basically, it's HIV. Fascism is the same as fucking HIV. That's my take.
Whoa.
I need you to understand something so much, okay?
You're
not being
is
respectful.
AIDS,
You're actually evil, okay? This idea that you can walk around and as long as... That's great, I don't care. The idea that you can walk around and as long as you say the worst type of shit imaginable in a nice enough voice, that you should be treated with respect is absurd, right? In no other function in life would anybody ever be treated that way. You have no concept of anything related to the insurrection. You have no concept of what's even happened, aside from what you've seen, I guess, on Twitter and the media, but you're out here tweeting along with every other insurrectionist supporting in my country about how Donald Trump is treated unfairly in the media and Joe Biden isn't fit to be president. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about for any of this, though.
That uncomfortable giggle as well, as she's like, she loses the armor of civility politics. Like, she's just left bare.
Hey, do you think it's okay for Joe Biden voters to, make like a life-sized version of
straight pivot, complete non
Not engage
sequitur
on anything he said.
Right, like just totally ignore. Do you think it's okay?
Destiny's making a mistake here. He's treating it like it's an interview. Like that, it's becoming an interview. I've noticed this as well. Like sometimes that's a debate tactic where they'll just pivot to it being an interview.
Well, because again, like that's how you put someone on the defense, right? Like you just constantly poke them. You just go, do you think this? Do you think like what all you need is 20 examples of the enemy side doing something dumb, and then you go, do you think that was okay? Do you think that made sense? Do you think that was all right? Do you think that might have been a little bit too far? You do that enough times, and eventually, by the end of the argument, very, very stupid people will watch that argument and go, wow, Destiny conceded a lot of points there, right? Like, it feels like concessions because you basically just need to tie all of the worst elements of enemy behavior onto the person that you're debating. Ugh!
Trump and like put a fake guillotine over him, or to hold up bloody severed heads of him and things like that. Do you think that contributes to anything that's happening in the States?
Nope. I think that to the first question, I would say no, that's not acceptable. Were Democrats or protesters doing that outside of the Capitol building, except instead of a guillotine of Trump, were they talking about Mike Pence? And were they doing that because the president of the United States said that they needed to pressure Mike Pence, and that when Mike Pence wasn't accepting the pressure, he tweeted out that Pence has failed us? Did that happen? Do you remember any of that? Or is that another thing that's conveniently mind-wiped from your brain?
I saw that tweet. So I saw that. You don't have to insult me. Like, there's no need for that. I saw that tweet, and I saw some people calling...
Notice how weak that looks, right? Like, I don't think anyone, even people who like civility politics, is impressed by her saying you don't have to be mean, or we can keep this civil, right? Like, there is actually there's no benefit to being on that end of things. Your only solution, this is for all you liberals out there, okay? Your only choice when someone comes at you hard is to go hard back, okay? You need to demonstrate that you aren't reliant as a crutch on civility politics. You should be, the second the civility comes down, you should be a fucking Rottweiler. You should fucking shred, rip, and tear at their fucking ankles the second the civility politics comes down, okay? You have to prove that you can fight them back in a territory without the existing structure protecting you. Otherwise, as that structure starts to deteriorate, as it has done over the last 10 years, you're kind of going to get cooked. You're going to have to get stronger sooner or later, because all of those protective elements are going to fall apart.
Yeah, skip to 32 minutes.
Smug might be somewhat exaggerating how much this differs from normal Destiny. So the difference here is that Destiny is engaging conservatives, right? Now, Destiny used to do this to the left a little bit more frequently, or on, like, esoteric side conversations about stuff, or people that he had more respect for. You'll note that he tended to do this to people that he had a little bit more respect for in terms of positioning. And yes, he does have more respect for the left than the right, generally. He will admit to that. So I'm not exaggerating how much this differs from normal Destiny. What I'm saying is that he's dropped the mask completely. He's changed tactics. This is what I'm pointing to. I'm not saying that he has changed. I'm saying that he has acknowledged the collapse in civility, acknowledged that optics from the left-wing perspective is no longer a responsible tactic to deploy, and is instead going for the fucking nuke the radicals on the other side strategy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is a significant
Skip to 32 minutes. Skip to 32 minutes.
Oh, do I have to? Okay, fine.
Yes. I'm gonna have you on rails now. You're too badly behaved this stream.
What do you mean? I've been doing good. I've been doing good on this section. Fuck you. I'm killing it. Eat shit.
But you don't see other words as problematic when they say...
Kat, I'm so sorry. They broke into the building and they delayed the certification of the election? Was all of that just a coincidence?
Okay, so they've just watched... Okay, right, I did see a little bit of this. So they just watched the video of a bunch of people breaking in, and her, like, seeing one by one all of her lies just collapse in front of her.
So you think the words fight like hell is problematic, but you don't see other words as problematic when they say...
Kat, I'm so sorry.
Example,
No, I don't evaluate this like a 4-year-old. I'm not looking at one sentence or one word, because I know what you're going to say. Well, when they said fight like hell, what about when Nancy Pelosi says we need to fight? And what about what... No, it's not the same. What I'm saying is that, taken as a whole, Donald Trump called people here on January 6th to do this speech while they were certifying the vote. He riled them up. He tried to rig the election, and then he sent them to the Capitol building to protest, where they broke in, where they delayed the certification of the election, which was his goal, and then he made calls.
An impassioned speech for his country is them riling his base up.
What were they going there to protest? What were they going there to protest?
What else is it for then?
You know who else gave an impassioned speech that riled his country up? A little guy called... I won't name him by name, but he's an interesting fella.
What were they going there to protest?
They were going to protest because they thought the election was stolen from them unlawfully.
That's an insurrection.
No, it isn't.
What do you think it means if you go to protest because you think an election was stolen?
They don't think...
Well, okay. Hillary thought it was stolen.
Hillary gave up that night. Hillary gave up that night. How many court cases did Hillary launch to challenge the election results? Can you tell me how many court cases was it?
How many powerful people wanted her kept out of power?
How many court cases did?
Again, what does
anyone can submit a court case?
Just absolute fumble.
Hillary Clinton launched to challenge the election results.
Did she have an entire barrage of media and elected officials?
State threatened Hillary not to run?
A barrage of media. Do you hear this? Okay, you ask about court cases, she's like, a barrage of media. Didn't Hillary Clinton give up after like less than 2 days? Wasn't it all over in 48 hours? She made one snide comment.
She disappeared forever after like a week.
Yeah, like she made one snide comment about the popular vote being bullshit, and then which it is, and then disappeared off the face of the fucking planet for years.
Her and doing the same thing that they're doing to Trump, trying to prevent her from being elected. Did that happen to Hillary?
How many court cases did Hillary Clinton launch challenging the results of the election?
But did she have such a forceful barrage of...
Oh my god, answer a fucking question! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh my god.
Answer a question with a question.
Dude.
Like I said, media, elected officials, and including their base, just vehemently opposing, calling her Hitler, calling her the devil, saying all these things.
Yes, the Republicans had been doing it for years. Yes. What do you think the email scandal was about? What do you think the Benghazi hearings were about? By the way, hearings that Hillary Clinton sat through, gave testimony for like 12 hours, and an investigation that she fully cooperated with. Not like the insurrectionist, traitorous president that you support, who invoked executive privilege at every single opportunity, who pled the fifth at every single opportunity, and who has now been granted absolute criminal immunity for some of his actions, so that he never has to answer for any of the things that he's done. So to go back one more time, I answered your question. To go back one more time, how many lawsuits did Hillary Clinton file challenging the result of the election?
I don't know. Did she file any?
Not a...
I don't know! Sorry. I don't know. The level of information...
The inability to accept any weakness as well.
Oh my god. This is honestly, this is the single thing that's like kind of destroying political discourse on both sides. It's the same with the left. The left just cannot admit a single fucking thing that like Starmer has done right or Biden has done right. They just can't bite a single fucking bullet. They can't accept any fucking nuance, because the second they do, the other side, who doesn't do that, will walk over them because they don't accept any weakness on their side. So gradually over time, instead of the left getting better at arguing, they're just getting less and less aware of their weaknesses, because acknowledging weakness at all was exploited by conservatives. Oh my fucking god, dude.
A single one.
Okay. So
when did Hillary concede the election? It was within 1 day. Do you agree with that?
1 day? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I wasn't following closely then, so I don't know.
It was. It was within a day.
An illegitimate president.
That's great. I know. Yeah, I know. You got those good talking points in. I like how that. By the way, I like how that one sentence. That's enough for you there. But one sentence from Trump saying "fight like hell," and then afterwards is people going "fight like hell." That doesn't mean anything to you. That's very funny to me.
Oh my god.
Fight like hell doesn't necessarily mean go and try to assassinate a VP or break windows or anything like that.
Then why is it? Wait. Let's say I agree with what you just said. Okay, sure. Why is it then that when that started to happen, and when staffer after staffer went in begging Trump, hey, can you call off your sycophantic savage fuck fans? Can you please do that? Donald Trump sat there drinking a Diet Coke while Ashley Babbitt got shot in the face in the basement of the Capitol building dying. Can you tell me why Donald Trump didn't stop them if they weren't doing exactly what he wanted to do? Why did Donald Trump and his crooked lawyer, Giuliani, make phone calls to lawmakers inside of Congress telling them, hey, maybe you should delay the vote. Maybe you should push it back a few days. Why did he do that if that wasn't exactly what he wanted his protesters to do?
How do you know?
I'm going to react the same. Just so you know, the conversation is over right here until you answer that question or give me an alternative thing. I'm not answering another. I'm not playing this game. You have to tell me what was the point because it seems incredibly obvious. Donald Trump gave a speech. They went to the Capitol. They broke in. They delayed the certification of the vote, which is what Donald Trump apparently wanted them to do. And for hours, while they protested, breaking windows, breaking doors, breaking on inside, he sat and he watched. And the only phone calls that he made while people were begging him to tweet to stop the violence were to try to pressure lawmakers to delay the vote. Tell me why he did that. Why did he wait for hours? Give me one possible explanation that doesn't satisfy my story.
I'm not in his mind. I'm not a mind reader. I can't describe motivation to his thoughts that I don't have access to, Destiny.
Oh, that's great. What is your profession? What do you do professionally?
That's not relevant.
Okay, why do you think do you think that we can't ascertain the state of mind of a person ever? Do you think that's just impossible? You said that I was angry. How do you know that? Maybe that's how I always talk when I'm streaming. Why did you assume that I was angry?
I've watched you stream. Like you speak fast, and you obviously come prepared. You have your talking points. So like you.
Hold on, wait. To be clear, none of these are talking points. If you want, we can spend. I'm streaming until.
He's gonna push back. Okay, good. Just fucking put every single little fucking when they use words like that or like the fucking I haven't heard that story or you've got your talking points. They assume that everyone else is playing the same game as them. They truly they do not understand power as anything other than you wiggle and subvert and manipulate your way into. They have no conception of it outside of that context. And so all they have is the idea that everyone else is playing the same toxic, vicious game that they are. That's it. That's all they've got. It's all they fucking got, dude. It's... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? That's a terrible noise. Okay. My fan is screaming in pain.
Stop fucking with your air purifier.
No! Fuck you. I do what I want. Okay? I'm beeping my little beep under my hat. Beep. It's a warehouse. It's a forklift. Okay? Stay mad.
Got 4 hours. So if you want, we can dig as deep, or I can even just link you because I've got whole documents that I've written on this whole scheme and this whole plot. I've read every single indictment from top to bottom. I've read every single criminal statute involved in the indictment from top to bottom. And I've read basically every news article written about these indictments from top to bottom. So no, I don't have just talking points. That's what you have when you say Hillary Clinton said that Donald Trump was an illegitimate president. And also I have no idea what happened on January 6th or in the entire lead up to the insurrection for what Donald Trump did. Okay, so no, I don't have talking points.
It's an unfair statement to say I have no idea what's going on.
You didn't know anything about the whole scam. No. Do you know anything about Mike Eastman and the coup memo or what their plot was on January 6th? What do you think Donald Trump was talking about when he said Mike Pence needs to come?
Obscure. That seems obscure to me.
Obscure.
What? Okay, so the actual plan that your guy used to try and stay
I'm
in
not
the White
dumb,
House
it's just obscure.
Is obscure. I cannot. That's it.
The biggest event in American politics in decades,
literally,
up until like 2 days ago.
Obscure. It's obscure because my guy did something weird and funky, and I don't want to know what it was. This is fucking manufacturing ignorance. Okay, fuck manufacturing consent. This is manufacturing ignorance. They are literally just like unwilling to pull at any thread that might. This is the thing. I think you know what, I will run into people, and because obviously every single human being I speak to, I end up having a debate about veganism. Not because I want to, but because they fucking force it every single time. Vegans, you know what I'm talking about. They fucking force it every time. Because I just want to eat my fucking meal, and I'm like, hi, can I have the exact same thing, but the vegan version? Thank you. And then like 3 people look at you, and they go, wow, you're vegan? How long has that been going on? Oh, and why are you vegan? And then they send the same fucking 5 talking points at you.
I have the same thing about drinking.
I bet, yeah. Oh, yes! Actually, very, very good point, yes. Yeah. And in fact, I had a conversation with someone I was on a plane with someone for a few hours talking about this, and they mentioned drinking. They were like, yeah, actually, I'm not sober, but like, I will mostly not drink on nights out.
Ed did this to me the other day, do you remember?
Yeah, what fucking bullied you for not drinking. Yeah, exactly. In fact, it's so funny, because I saw that, and I was like, that's funny. I literally just had a conversation with someone about that. I wasn't debating. I was just curious. No, Ed, you were doing social pressure. It was very clear.
You said, well, I'll definitely change that, and I was like, that's bullying.
Yeah, that was bullying. Yeah, Ed,
I didn't consent to that.
You're a straight bully, Ed. You're straight up a bully. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. I can't believe you got away with that. Honestly, I would never. I disavow. Okay, my friend.
Cancelled.
I would defend to the ends of the earth. Okay. But yeah, so like, oh fuck, what was I saying? Okay, so the problem is that you notice this with, no, I lost it. Fuck. I'm so drunk.
What were you saying?
Where was I?
Veganism, when you buy something veganism and then everyone goes, you're vegan, huh?
Yeah, no, I lost it. If I go back 10 seconds, I'll be reminded.
You didn't know anything about the whole scam. Do you know anything about Mike Eastman and the coup memo, or what their plot was on January?
That's it. Yes. Okay. So there's the thing where a lot of people, you'll argue with them about veganism, and you'll ask them about things, and you'll notice that they very deliberately refuse to pull at any threads. I'm like, okay, have you ever learned like where your food comes from? Well, no, I don't really want to know. Okay. Why don't you want to know? Do you know like how a slaughterhouse works? No, I don't really want to know about that. Okay. Why don't you want to know? You know what I mean? Like, there's this clear understanding. They know for a fucking fact that if they pull at this thread, their opinion will change. And that's a lot of effort, and it's tiring, and it's terrifying, and people don't want their life to change. And it's the same with these fucking conservatives. This woman knows that if she pulled at that thread of what the fuck Donald actually did that day, she would realize that it was probably kind of fucked up. And so one of two things would have to happen. She'd either have to adopt some crazy ideological positions that are probably essentially fascist, or she would have to change her opinion and become a milquetoast neoliberal conservative, okay? Those are her two options. But that's scary and annoying and difficult. So she's not going to do it. She's going to avoid learning the information. It's just like a new tactic for preventing for reducing cognitive ignorance.
It's literally just doesn't compute, right?
Yeah. It's like it's how to avoid cognitive dissonance. When I learned about it in psychology, you could seek out new information. You could change your belief so that it was consistent with your behavior. You could change your behavior so it was consistent with your belief, or you could deprioritize and de-emphasize the information. So you could say, well, you know, I should stop smoking, but I'll think about it in 5 years when it's more important, right? But there's a new tactic, and it's deliberate ignorance. Just never learn any new information that could possibly trigger cognitive dissonance. It's inoculation against cognitive dissonance. It's incredible. Oh, I was going to do a whole bit here, but you answered so genuine, I feel bad now. Do your fucking bit. Do your fucking bit. Ed, did you force... Oh, no, you bullied Ed. That's good. Make Ed feel bad. Cause Ed pain and suffering for bullying my co-host, whom I love dearly.
Where he says, what do you think Donald Trump was talking about when he said Mike Pence needs to come...
Really obscure. That seems obscure to me.
Oh, well, that's crazy because it was literally part of two of the massive indictments that Donald Trump is facing that he's probably going to get away from now because of the criminal immunity he's been granted. Do you think that the Jack Smith indictment is obscure? Do you think that the Georgia Rico case is obscure? Is it obscure unless it shows up in like a Twitter headline or a TikTok video for you?
Yeah.
I don't use TikTok.
Okay, where the f do you get your news from?
And again, do you see what I mean? Like, just... total pivot. They're just like their brain is just
Rumble,
scanning.
It's definitely on Rumble.
Yeah, scanning. Like they're literally just like fucking scanning for anything they can refute, any tiny side detail that they can stick to as like a fucking oh my god, as a distraction. It's so rough, dude.
The most important stuff that's happened in this country related to this election and the current ongoing criminal cases are obscure trivia to you. You know that like the federal government hosts these indictments for everybody to read, right? They're not like hidden.
I would say that's obscure to a lot of people that aren't terminally online. Like
terminally online?
Oh
I'm sorry, hold on. You think
it's terminally online to know what the status is of the guy who tried to take over your country through non-electoral means? That's obscure. That's terminally online. You're calling someone terminally online for knowing
It's terminally
what
online
Donald
to
Trump
have political opinions. Do you not know that?
that's true. Yeah, fuck.
that knowing what's in a federal indictment for a prior sitting president makes you terminally online?
No,
okay, hold on, wait. Can you admit that what you just said was beyond stupid, right? Tell me, it is actually reasonable that maybe for, I'll let you slide because you're a Canadian retard, okay? But for an American citizen that's voting, maybe, well, you're Canadian and you are retarded. I'm just calling it as I say it, okay? Can you? It is reasonable that an American. I don't care. I'm so over it. Kat, I don't care. I don't care that you're trying to insult me or not. What you're doing is so much worse. You don't see how evil you are, okay? It is so much worse than calling me names. If you were more informed and then you were calling me names, I'd be fine with it. That's okay. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I am a DGG. Fuck it. I'm declaring allegiance. Yes.
Stop.
He's gonna disappoint me in 2 weeks. I don't care. Give me my moment, okay? I'm pro Starmer and pro Destiny for 2 weeks until they both disappoint me. All
It'd be good to have this video as like the high point, and then in 2 weeks from now we can do the low point.
Yes, agreed. 100%.
Where he walks back all these comments and he apologizes.
Yep. He's not gonna apologize. Destiny's never apologized for anything.
No,
he's
not the type.
He's not gonna apologize. I think, but he's gonna justify this. He has done this tactically. This is
no, because October 7th 2 will happen, and then suddenly everything will go back to the way it was.
October 7th too. Yeah, true. Oh my god, fuck yeah, Biden will get taken out by paragliders. All right, that's the.
Donald Trump's gonna send in October 7th 2, and then he's gonna be like, "I was too harsh on Trump."
Yeah.
I'm done with the civility bullshit where as long as you're speaking politely, you think that gives you carte blanche to act like the scum of the earth, okay?
thank you, Bill.
Can you tell me
Appreciate it.
it is not unreasonable for an American citizen to be familiar
Bill, if you've got other timestamps, let me know.
with what is in a criminal indictment for a past president? That's not a terminally online thing to know. Can you admit that?
I have to disagree. I think most people don't sit there reading through indictments.
Okay, who do you think should? Maybe the people that are spoon-feeding you the news that you consume, maybe at least they should have to read it? Do you think?
What do you mean people spoon-feeding me news? People can consume news however they practice.
Sure, but I mean, it's obvious for your news consumption. You look,
Excuse me, sir. People have a right to be retarded. People have a constitutional right.
I can
to
choose to
know
only read
nothing.
the dumb stuff, okay?
I can choose to be a fucking idiot, alright? That's my goddamn right as American, to know nothing and speak loud. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Canadian, dude, Canadian.
Her part is almost over, thank God.
look at you
honestly.
look at a media feed that feeds you headlines, and you read that, and that's where your opinion is formed from. So the people that are feeding you those headlines, don't you think at least they should have read the indictments?
No, just one second. I don't need news headlines. I can assess information for myself when I.
But what evidence do we have that she has assessed any information for herself, given that she knew nothing about the indictments, she knew nothing about what Trump did that day, she knew nothing about how the Capitol 6 fucking, the January 6th Capitol breaches happened, she knew nothing about the fucking false electors, she knew nothing, what information is she assessing? What information is she assessing?
What information does she have?
What? Yeah. What? Where is she even receiving information? I have zero evidence that she's ever seen information in her life. She's demonstrated zero information.
see it.
What is the last piece of original,
there's no
not
need to be-
digested
there's no
information
need
that
to
you've
be that
read?
condescending
Good.
about
No,
it.
Yes.
you deserve to be condescended to. My country is
Based.
having a ex-insurrectionist, okay, try to run for president, and you support him. So no, I think it's okay for me to be highly critical
No,
about
I
how you
don't
get
think-
units, and you don't know anything about it, but you have a strong opinion about it. I don't understand where you people come from. I don't know why you would be so confident. Do you think it would, like, what do you think I do all day? That you're confident enough to come in here knowing absolutely nothing about anything that's happening? They're like, okay, well, I'll go and have a reasonable conversation with this person.
Okay, so I don't think you're having a reasonable conversation with me. I think you're being extremely rude. I've been respectful to you. I've indulged in clicking on a link that you've asked me
Your
to look at.
civility.
I've agreed with some of your points.
Respectful.
I disagree on your assessment.
Liberal.
I just don't like.
Respectful! Respectful! What are you? A fucking liberal! Civility politics is dead, motherfucker! It's over! You're done! You're out of here! New paradigm!
The birth of blood sports
Pure
once
schizo.
again. Let's go, baby.
Blood Sports 2.0. We're back. We're so fucking back. We are so.
I hope this is
back,
the
dude.
Overton window shift.
This
This
is
is
it,
a
dude. This is
window
it.
shift I need Destiny
Debates
to commit to.
return. We return. We are here. Okay,
Panels,
it's-
bring panels back. I need angry
fucking-
panels
it's
again. I
fucking
was good at
over,
those. I
dude.
like
All right.
those.
Yep, we're doing panels. Not wick panels, not civility panels, just fucking pure schizo, unhinged
I'm jumping in. I'm
screaming.
calling Brianna Wu
14
the worst person on earth to her
14
face.
hours of people screaming at one liberal. That's what I want. I want nothing but one liberal in the middle while we throw rocks at them for 14 hours.
I'm telling someone I love them, then I'm telling them I hate you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm doing.
Love bomb, abuse cycling liberals. That's the play. That's
Love
the
bomb,
leftist
pull
play.
the carpet. That's what we're
Yeah,
doing
that's
now.
it. That's
in
it. That's it.
debates.
Love bomb, rug pull. Love bomb, rug pull. Let's do it. Oh god.
Blood
Fuck me.
sports.
I see you, become extremely dysregulated and you don't even know
Dysregulated.
me, and you're telling me that you're telling me all these things about me, that I'm this and I'm that. Like I don't think that's is a productive conversation. I told you what
You're beyond having a productive conversation. Also, you're not the first. You won't be the last woman to use a psychological term on me. Don't worry, I'm immune to it at this point.
Oh my god.
What's
You have no
psychological term?
dysregulated. The fact that you have
It's just an
no
English
concept,
word.
the fact that you have no
no,
concept,
fuck
It's
off.
just
of
a
any of
word,
the-
bro.
any of the
Fuck
stuff that's
off.
even in the criminal
Fuck
indictment.
off.
He told you what
Literally.
type of word it is.
She just deployed Kelly Jean's entire playbook in record time. That was incredible. That was it. That was the last one on the bingo card. She did it.
Speedrun, dude.
She did it
Speedrun.
using psych terms. She fucking killed it, dude. Well done. Well done, random lady. You did it. You just showed everyone in much less time.
Oh, it's just a word.
It's
Yeah,
just
y'all
a
are.
word. It's just a word. Oh my fucking god. They released new material to debate over. Wait, what? What do you mean? Forget transport? What? What?
This is a new topic, dude.
It's-
This is the
Fuck
new
that.
topic.
Do
Don't
you
get
understand how
started.
absolutely
Laser
infuriating that is?
focus.
That people don't even know what our president or our ex-president was charged with. They don't even know.
Well,
you don't think that's insane?
like I told you, there's people who follow this case 24/7.
Hold on, excuse me. No, hold on. You don't get to characterize my position as follow the case
Well, you got to
24/7.
characterize mine.
What was
that be
what was I
fair?
incorrect about?
Oh.
Well, you were using
Oh.
ad hominem attacks to
Oh.
discredit my viewpoints. And the
I
things
was
that
not using.
mentioned.
I discredited your viewpoints by saying how stupid they were, and then I pointed to the fact they probably happened because of your news conception. I'm sorry. Wait, what point of yours do you think that I didn't discredit on a substantive basis? Just because
See, again, this is the kind of shit that liberals let slide. Like, they'll go, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have been ad hominem, but your points were invalid. He's just fucking rock hard, holding down every single fucking point.
call you
Holy
names
shit.
doesn't mean I'm engaged in ad hominem. I can both call you names and substantively disagree with the things you say. Can you give me one thing you said you feel like I haven't
definition of
substantively?
ad hominem is calling someone names and calling them stupid.
No, I'm sorry, ma'am, but an ad hominem is when you dismiss a person's argument by
I'm
appealing to
sorry,
a personal
ma'am.
attack. If I say you're wrong because of
Yeah, but that's
XYZ
what
dipshit, that's not an ad hominem. That's just me calling you a name after substantively disagreeing with you. So if there's a point that you feel like you
I swear to God, man, I don't want to be overhyped, but this literally feels to me like the end of some kind of fucking anime where, like, like like in Avatar, where, like the last episode of fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender, where every character they've met over the whole journey shows up behind them, and they all use like a little piece of every single fucking thing that they've learned over the course of like 4 seasons. You know what I mean? Like the Kelly Jean manipulation, the fucking excuse me, ma'am, from President Sunday. Like every little thing that they learned on the journey is finally coming in for the final boss fight against all of the conservative army at once. It's fucking
The Avatar
beautiful,
of
dude.
Twitch poll, dude.
It's old boy. Yeah, it's literally, it's the perfect ending to the art. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's fucking Kino, dude. It's cinema. It's cinema. Oh my god, it's so good to
made
watch.
that I didn't address, feel free to tell me and I will address it.
Oh man.
Okay, as I said, I don't think there's such a need for insulting me. That's
This is Destiny
That's the only
Slum.
thing.
This
It's the
is
only
Destiny's-
thing she's got. It's the only
Yeah.
thing she's got, and she's
She's
clinging
like-
to it.
Yeah. It's just clinging to the mild privilege she has as an online woman, which is appealing to Mean Man. Oh
I don't think that's called for, but maybe we can agree to disagree on that. Ad hominems don't help in my opinion, but
Okay.
yeah, I wasn't prepared for you being like as angry as you are. That was.
Oh, there we go.
Do you understand
Like
that from my
others.
perspective, we are looking at a decent chance of the next president being a guy who, at least from my point of view, launched an insurrection against the government. That's where we're at right now. And everybody around the world is so interested in defending this traitorous scum, okay? And then when I press them on it, okay, whether it's you, whether it's the Constantine guy who throws his Ukrainian family under the bus to suck off Putin, whether it's
What?
Tim
Okay,
Pool who's
you
beating his
don't
rep so
need such
tightly around his
filthy-
head that he can't process more than
Destiny.
1 or 2 sentences, okay, without saying something, right? That all of these
Destiny,
people, hold on, all of these
Constantine
people,
is not-
all of these people, he's subhuman scum, okay? That all of these people
Oh
are interested
my
in defending this guy,
God.
and nobody knows the substance.
Constantine is the guy who died, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's talking about the guy who got fucking shot at the rally.
You retweeted
Holy
Putin
shit.
tweets.
Holy shit. Yeah. He was pro-Russia. What a fucking... Yeah, Jesus Christ. If anyone was gonna get... You know what? There has been a karmic imbalance in the universe, Wiz, ever since Carl Rittenhouse fired a few shots and took out, like, 14 pedophiles and no one else.
Half the leftists in the space.
Yeah, after Carl Rittenhouse fired 5 bullets and they all just magically curved fucking Wanted style into pedophiles' brains. Okay. Ever since then, there has been a karmic imbalance, which has just been redressed with this random Putin supporter getting shot instead of Trump. That was it. That was the moment. That was our return on karmic investment. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, fuck. He's talking about Constantine Christ. Oh, okay, alright, different guy. Pundit, not the guy. Okay. Still though. Oh, trigonometry. Right, yes, that garbage.
Of what he's even charged with.
Are-
Do
are
you
all the
understand? Do
people-
you understand how frustrating that is? As an American who has a vested interest in seeing his country at least not turn into an authoritarian dictatorship.
I think it's far-fetched to say that if Trump is reelected through the Electoral College, like you said, would be what was the word that you just used? Like,
Authoritarian
total
dictatorship. Why do you think it's
Yeah.
far-fetched?
Well, because like I said, I don't believe he acts like a dictator.
You don't. Okay, how not?
Because she doesn't know about
Do you
what
think, for
happened on
instance, you think
Jan
a dictator
6th.
would try to prevent the
Yeah.
peaceful transfer of power?
I don't think he was trying to prevent the peaceful transfer of power. He called for peace. He called for law and order. He said, "We are for law and order." So
So
to me,
every single
those words are
violent
pretty black and white.
protester, that was just random that they all went and violently protested the certification of the electoral vote.
Well, okay.
That was. Let me guess. Wiz, do you want to make a guess? Let's do a guess. I'm gonna play the. That was in response to left-wing rhetoric. That was a response to frustration.
No, it
from
was a
left-wing
peaceful
rhetoric.
protest with a couple of bad actors.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
Oh, she's about to do
I
the
was
BLM
saying
thing.
a
She's
few-
gonna go. What about BLM? Yeah, go ahead, do it. Do you
No,
what
no,
about it?
no.
I'm just gonna ignore it. So go ahead.
No, you're not getting ignored. Although BLM did mostly peacefully protest with fires in the streets.
Hold on. Do you agree that BLM was mostly peaceful?
You got it right. You got it right. She went peaceful. She went peaceful. I thought she was going to go valid response to left-wing rhetoric. Okay, good job.
Nope.
You win this round, Frog.
Lower brain, dude. Lower brain.
You win this round, Froggy.
No.
You're actual subhuman trash. You think that the majority of the BLM protests were violent?
I saw a lot of America burn under BLM protests.
Dude, what do you care?
That
No.
is not
A lot
an
of America
answer.
burned?
That's
Like,
not
what
an answer.
percentage?
Do you believe
What percentage
most
of
it?
America burned?
What the fuck, dude? What's the fuck? Again, just does not answer the
About America, you
fucking
have no
question.
idea
What
what you're talking about.
percentage
You think
burned,
there were
man?
like millions and millions of people protesting for like a year. You think the majority of those were violent? You're actually deranged if you think that. I don't even know.
No,
I'm sorry.
I didn't say majority. I said
I
I
asked
saw
you.
BLM protests that
You
were
said a lot
violent.
of
I didn't
them.
ask what you saw on
There was
YouTube.
fire.
I'm asking
There
you that the
was
majority of
Molotov
them were
cocktails.
violent.
And anchors from
Answer the
outlets
fuck.
that were reporting on the ground, such as CNN, I believe it was.
Yeah, I know. I saw the same one. Yeah, I saw the same meme image. Don't worry, I've tweeted out before. It was real funny. Yep, I've seen it.
Fiery but mostly peaceful. Do you disagree that do you agree that you can call a protest that involves burning down police stations and streets and storefronts and where people have to put up signs saying we're a black-owned business, please don't burn us down, we support Democrats, don't smash our windows? Do you think you can call that mostly peaceful?
You know what, Kat? Whatever I would call that, I would never utter it in front of you because you don't even deserve to get that concession. You don't even deserve to have me accurately assess that. When you won't even, I don't
If
know,
I don't
when you won't
deserve-
even, when you won't even for a microsecond, why the f, if you're on the left, should you admit to or concede to any of these things when you delusional, unhinged, cowardly, spineless won't even admit to what happened on
my
January
fucking
6th?
God.
Like it's like the most open fucking case in the world. The thing.
This is straight up good advice to leftists now.
Where
Stop
has he
fucking
been,
conceding.
dude? Where has he been? Where's this destiny?
But this was
been,
always
dude?
this was always in him. This was always in him. But he's been hiding his
No,
power. No,
is he finally over his divorce? Is that what this is?
Oh, you think that's it? You think civility is?
He's got his mojo back. It's like that fucking Austin Powers movie.
You think his? You think?
I've
you
lost
think
my
civ-
mojo, baby.
You think
That's
being
destiny the
happily-
past fucking year and a
being-
bit.
Being happily married is what brought him towards liberalism.
He
and
craved
now
the
that's
safety
broken
of
down.
Israel, dude. That's what happened there,
That's
dude.
true.
He was unstable.
The bosom of Israel, the motherland.
He's like, I need a solid political advocate I can throw myself behind.
I need a mother that isn't my wife, and it's gonna be Israel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Thing that when Donald Trump
Okay.
tries to defend himself, he says, I need
Destiny,
criminal immunity
Destiny.
to not be in trouble here, right? So no, I'm
Destiny.
not even going to concede to a BLM thing, okay? God bless the protesters, okay? They can go fight with the white nationalists in the
Based.
streets, and they can all go have fun with each other at this point.
Based.
Destiny.
There we go. Opposite of
Okay,
his-
thank you for that tirade.
Yeah.
Do you see anyone that? Okay, you say I'm not worthy of a response to the BLM protest. Why don't you have? Do you see anyone in the room that's quote worthy of discussing that point with you? Maybe you can.
I didn't
someone
come
in
here
the
to
room.
discuss the BLM
Maybe you can talk
protests,
to this
so
black
no, I'm not
guy
here to
sitting
discuss
next
that.
to you. Okay, well,
I'm here to
you don't
discuss
have to discuss-
the stuff related to Donald Trump and the insurrection. That's what I came here to discuss. If anybody here
Okay,
wants to
you
jump
don't
on
have
that,
to-
then sure, yeah, we can talk about it. If someone wants to talk about BLM protests at some other point, we can. But I probably agree
Okay,
with most of it.
sure.
But the difference is the left is generally willing to critique their side. The right is beyond critique. You guys are incapable, you're unfathomable when it comes to critiquing your own
that's so
side.
not true.
It is
I have
absolutely
seen-
true.
No, I have seen people criticize.
Oh, shut
on
the f up. No, you haven't. Please stop.
Yes, I
Please,
have.
please, shut the fuck up. You absolutely have not.
Why-
One tweet where somebody's like, oh, well, I didn't agree when Donald Trump had...
Holy shit, dude. Isn't this better? Hey chat, isn't this better? Isn't this better than civility? Fuck this. Fuck. We're done. We're so done. We're so done with being
Return
nice.
to form, dude.
True, dude, true. Listen, I never had the civility arc, okay? Alright, I was always schizo in every debate, but holy shit, like this really reinforces the value of my methodology. I'm really feeling seen right now.
Space
This
has
is
been
good.
dead, dude. The space has been
Yeah,
fucking
this
dead.
is it.
Twitch
We are
has been
so
fucking
bad.
dead.
Oh, and speak of the fucking
Do you know what this is? He's a
devil.
mass fucking mainstream appeal. XQC's on all the time. XQC will
That's
fucking
true,
watch
yeah.
Destiny soy out, and then they'll be like, "What is that? What is this? What is this chat?
What's
What is
this
it?
chat?
Explain this
What's
chat.
this chat?
Explain this chat.
Chat.
What
What's he
happened?
saying,
What
chat?
happened? January 6th?
What's
Chat.
he saying, chat? What's he saying, chat?
Suddenly, Twitch poll
Indictments,
has
chat.
an influx of
What was that,
10k new viewers. 10k new viewers changes the whole landscape of Twitch poll.
Yeah. Chat. Chat. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Chat.
for
What is the
XQC.
chat? Chat. What happened? What happened? Chat. What I missed? Clip jump. Clip jump.
Oh god. Anyway, also speak of the devil. You know what the canary in the coal mine for Bloodsport's being back on the menu is, Wiz? It's IWW in chat. Hello, buddy. How you doing?
Weebs is back, bro.
Yes.
Weebs is back.
Weebs is
Weebs
like
is
the
back.
first-
Destiny's back. Nature's
is like,
healing, dude.
Yeah,
Nature's healing.
Weebs is like the first dolphin coming back to the rivers. You finally like, oh my god, the rivers are finally clean. Civility has left.
A blue tie on instead of no red power tie. It's not a true critique. Okay, get the f out of here with that bullshit.
Okay, you don't have to swear at me. Like,
Then don't act like a moron. Don't act like an idiot. No, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I have the right to criticize yourself, okay?
I'm not acting like an idiot, Destiny. Like, you don't.
Okay, then you are an idiot or whatever. It's coming out naturally. Whatever, however you want to phrase it. My bad.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
okay, forget about the BLM. You don't want to talk about that. Fine.
I didn't. Well, hold on. I didn't say I didn't want. I said I didn't come here to talk about it. If somebody wants to do BLM debate at some point or whatever, we can do it. But I didn't come here to talk about BLM.
I take it back. You said you didn't come here to talk about BLM. Acknowledge that. Fine, no problem. If you let me finish, can you discuss these points with someone who you think is worthy, who maybe has
For the
a bigger
insurrection stuff,
platform,
you can voice as many fucking people as you want in here. 100% sure. Go for it.
Look at
Okay,
her
so
run,
we
dude.
have some speakers in the room. They're willing to chat. So
There we go, it's over.
whoever, if you want to put your hand up, we see there's Lauren, there's Clint. He came up first, so.
Yeah, I just had a quick question for Steven because his
Oh, okay. Okay, so he's in the Twitter space that's got like, okay, right, this is the 1v10. So this
screenshots
There's
on
like
block, so his
100 people in
screenshots of
this
his tweets
Twitch.
yesterday have been going viral, and I'm just
Let's watch him fucking 300 tear through like 5,000 bodies.
If anyone's got a fucking timestamp for a good one of these, let us know. and we'll skip to it.
yeah. I think I know who I'm skipping. I heard that Rob Noir was in this, and I'm 100% skipping Rob Noir's entire section. He's such a fucking baby.
just genuinely curious if he is at all concerned with the trajectory of political violence escalating. His reaction, his immediate reaction. Well, I imagine that much of it was in jest. Is obviously very
Yeah,
inflammatory.
I'm worried about more
I'm
fucking right
personally
wingers doing
concerned
crazy
about
shit,
the,
like shooting the
the
fucking
climate in
president.
this country. I think that we're inching ever more closely to a potential civil war or something crazy like that. Is that a concern? I mean, you talk about insurrection, you talk about
You
the
can hear the
dangerous
erection
precedent of
in
Donald
those
Trump
guys'
and
voice.
where this is all headed. Are you open to political violence at this point? Because it seems like it, and that doesn't strike me to be your character. So I wanted to clarify.
I am very concerned about political violence in this country and the road to political violence, and you conservatives have been screeching for it
Yeah.
nonstop.
Okay,
so
there we
I'm not
go.
going to be the cuck on the left. your guys' terms. I'm not going to be the cuckold on the left who is crying and screaming for pump the brake.
This is truly his end game, man. Like he's actually just you can see every scar that he stood there just like fucking tensely grimacing, holding his teeth every time a fucking conservative called him a cuck. Every
Do you know
single
what he's
time
doing?
he
He's doing
slashed
those
him.
Elden Ring blood builds where you like hurt yourself to get the power up.
Yeah. To bloody yourself to get the buff. Yeah, fucking hell, dude. He took so much damage, dude, and now he's coming back full force. This is it. It's not let me solo her, it's let me solo all of them. Oh my god.
Guys, no violence, it's civility time, blah, blah, blah. While you guys on the right engage in the most absurd forms of reality denialism. While you guys say that January 6th was a peaceful protest. When you guys say, the Whitmer thing, that was all the FBI. The pipe bomb stuff, that was all fake. You guys won't take responsibility for anything. And you're supporting literally the most divisive president in all of recent history. And you guys are saying, well, it's just epic and hilarious when he owns the libs. And when you've got Biden, who is like, when it comes to rhetoric, the most milquetoast guy in the world. I don't even know if this guy has a mean bone in his body. And the only picture I see of him posted over and over and over again is him with a close-up shot where there's red, white, and blue lights in the background, and it's just the red, and you pretend that he's a dictator. I'm not gonna be the one calling for the, oh guys, we gotta be civil, like no violence. No, that's retarded. You guys can lead the way on that one because you sure as
Let me guess. I'm very disappointed in your rhetoric, and I think it's going to cause a lot of violence. I think that you guys is one of the reasons.
I think you're
that
being
people are taking
irresponsible
pot
with
shots at
how,
Donald Trump. Yeah, I expected better of you,
callous you're
Destiny.
being.
I expected better of you.
led the way on getting us to where we are
Wow,
now.
I have to say I'm shocked.
Well,
by
Stephen,
that
you
one.
debated me last year in Tennessee. I ran for vice president of the Libertarian Party. I'm not a conservative
shit,
at all.
what?
So, your tirade may land with a different audience. It's not going to work on me.
Really? Hold on,
I
wait,
am
I'm sorry,
concerned.
who are you supporting this election?
Yeah, libertarian.
Who am I supporting? I haven't declared any support.
Really, what are you leaning to? If I were to go through your Twitter, how many critiques have you made of Donald Trump versus how many critiques have you made of Biden? What do you think if I were to guess?
Well, seeing as Biden's the president, it would probably be a lot more critiques towards the sitting
Libertarians aren't
president.
actually
Once-
libertarian. Did you know
Once
that?
again, this is oh god, fuck! There's so much good shit here. This is truly is like him using every technique in the book. Oh my god. Okay. So again, a liberal like fucking Wick would probably look at this guy and go, "Oh, you're a libertarian. Oh, I'm sorry. That is a meaningful
Sorry,
difference.
my
that
bad. I shouldn't have
acknowledge."
judged you. I shouldn't have
Yeah.
judged you so preemptively.
Exactly. Whereas Destiny is like, oh, well, okay, listen. Obviously, we're in a polarized world, okay? You are on one of either two sides of this conflict because there is no nuance anymore because nuance is dead, okay? Pragmatically, are you my enemy or are you on my side? Because if you're in this conversation, you're probably my enemy. It's fucking sick, dude. Just straight up. So he's just looking. He's like fucking doing a kill assessment on this guy.
Oh yeah, but not the one that's coming in that's running for president that was also a president for 4 years?
Libertarians are famously lefties. They don't always side with right-wingers. Oh, if they're in this space launching this critique, libertarians are not lefties, okay? Most libertarians.
Wait, do you think he's jumped up to talk to Destiny because he's pro-Biden?
Yeah. Sorry, in America, libertarians are independents who are right-wing but are like economically funky. That's it. It's honestly just right-wing, economically funky. They probably like
right-wing
weed.
but smokes weed. That's
exactly
what
right-wing but smokes weed. He's about as left-wing as Elon Musk. What account? Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Sorry, you were critiquing the libertarian, not the. Yeah, that's fair. Right?
I've been very critical of Donald Trump. So.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
The name of my show is Liberty Lockdown. I'm very, very disappointed in the 2020 era. So odds of me supporting Trump openly or otherwise are pretty slim. But setting that aside, I'm glad to hear that you are concerned about political violence in this country. I just, at the same time, I don't understand your rhetoric yesterday or your response to the violence, basically applauding the loss of a voter for Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. It strikes callous, to put it mildly.
Not as hard as it struck that guy. Just curious. I'm just looking at your Twitter.
Callous. Bingo card. Bingo card.
What?
I said the word callous exactly.
Oh, well done. I think I said disappointed
bingo
in the
card.
Rhetoric, which he did also say.
Chat,
so
bingo
I'll take
card.
I'll take a win.
Okay, you said it is a tremendously fraudulent case brought against the leading candidate to be the next president. Which of the 4 cases against Donald Trump do you think are fraudulent, and why?
Well, first off, I would say that the FBI document case in Mar-a-Lago, given that Biden is guilty of the same crime if it is one, I think that one's fraudulent.
Okay, just curious on that case. What is the crime?
It was, I think it was holding confidential documents after he left the White House, right?
You understand there's an intentionality aspect to that, right? You have to intentionally take and then knowingly hold classified information out of a skiff. It's not just like accidentally taking it, right? You understand that a lot of what Donald Trump is charged for in the Mar-a-Lago stuff is obstruction of justice because he told his employee to hide documents from Noerr and then the FBI, right? Or did you not know that because you haven't read that indictment, but you have a strong enough opinion about it to tweet about it?
I mean, that was a lot of assertion without...
Yeah, okay, I will say, I think that Destiny needs to be... Okay, there is a weak...
You think he's too bloodthirsty?
I think so. I think
he's in the berserker rage.
He's in the berserker rage. Yeah, I think unfortunately, yeah, I think he's in the berserker rage. I don't think
he's got the taste for the first time in years, dude.
Yeah. But this is the thing. I'm a bit worried that you have to be really careful about the position of your opponent when you go this hard, because like he established a bunch of... This is the problem, right? Like, he just got himself riled up on the previous debate. This is genuinely a factor. Like, he got himself riled up. He understood what Kate's position was and how she's a fucking idiot. And he established slowly but surely... He's fast forwarding the conversation too much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's making mistakes by trying to go for the kill shot way too early. Like, you need to go back to, like, it's like... that those things of, like, the martial artists in the middle of, like, 20 dudes?
Line him up, knock him down. Line him up,
exactly.
Knock him down.
Yeah, but you gotta chill for a second. You gotta, like, read the next guy's move. This is a mini boss, okay? You gotta do the little... I'm doing the little groove. I'm doing the little... Oh, no! Oh, I fucked it. Oh, I fucked everything. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, it's all broken. Oh, it's all gone. It's all done. Oh, fuck.
Then don't act like a moron. Don't act like everything up in the indictment. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then I don't
made up everything.
Okay, wait.
I don't think they made up everything.
Well, then what do you think about? Why do you think?
Why should I trust the FBI?
Okay, then don't. Then I don't know why the f I'm talking to you. If you don't trust any of the institutions or any of the investigative bodies, why did you say anything about the indictment? You should have opened with that. You should have. No, Destiny. I only trust what I read on.
Doesn't even know 5e. He's using a reckless attack, which gives him advantage on attacks, but disadvantage on or gives opponents advantage attacking him. Huh. Eat shit. Fuck you. I know my shit.
Twitter. I don't trust anything from any of our 3 letters. I don't trust those guys. Just open with that next time, and then we don't have to waste any time. Like, on
I already told you I'm a libertarian, so you could have assumed that.
True, that you're retarded because it's basically one and parcel the same. Okay.
You don't need to insult people. I don't understand why you need to do that. Okay, let's take a question. Sharika Soul has her hand up. Sharika, you can unmute yourself.
Uh-oh. Another woman.
Destiny, I just have to say that you are an adult male, and the way that you're...
Uh-oh. What's the vibe? What's the vibe?
Is he?
You're an adult male. That's the. Wait, is she on his side? I think that's the nicest anyone's ever been to him. You are an adult male. I don't think anyone's ever said that.
You don't need to say so many disgusting swear words.
Yeah, I think it's but this is such a Karen voice.
You're talking to some of the women in here will
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
he's being cancelled for being a filthy sexist.
It's a fake feminist.
He said, she said, okay, he said, the way you're talking to some of the women here, he's spoken to one woman.
Yeah, exactly. What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Hold on.
She's right though, dude. She's right though, dude.
Why would a right winger? I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. What this is a thing.
Gentlemanly. Gentlemanly. It has to be a gentleman.
What is this creature? What is
that
this?
That is a thing. That is a thing.
Yeah, right wing. Well, because it's all civility politics. Is she? Hold on. What was her name? Sharika what? Is she black? Law. Is this a Candace Owens situation? Am I about to Sharika Law? That's
her name's not Sharika.
Thanks, Google. Thanks. Her
name's not Sharika Law, dude.
Sharika Law. She said Sharika Law.
Specifically, is actually.
I said Sharika Law.
I just have.
Why did I listen to you? Okay, hold on.
That's her hand up. Sharika, you can unmute yourself.
What is Sharika?
Okay, let's take a question. Sharika Soul has her hand up. Sharika, you can unmute.
Sharika. Her name is Sharika. Like Eureka, but with a sha.
Yourself?
Destiny, I just have to say
L plus ratio plus you're white. Yeah, that's my expectation. That's what she's going.
That you are an adult male, and the way that you're talking to some of the women in here, well, Kat specifically, is actually really disheartening to listen to. Also, I am black, and
what?
Oh no! What is it? You're taking up too much space. Even though it's his Twitter space.
No, stop being a leftist. Stop coming at this with leftist.
No. I'm sorry, but the only time a black woman invokes "I'm a black woman" is when they're about to insult
angry
you.
black. I'm pro-Trump. That's what's coming here.
She is pro-Trump. Don't get me wrong. I guarantee she's pro-Trump. But I think she's like
what she's gonna say. What she's gonna say is, "I'm black and pro-Trump, and I don't like your characterization of BLM." That's what's gonna come up.
I think she's.
Or BLM's gonna be shit. She's gonna be like, "I don't like BLM was a disaster."
No,
and the idea that you're trying to paint it as a righteous movement.
Don't forget, hold on. So she's gonna be like Kidology. She's gonna be like one of these black women who are
too lefty.
No, Wiz, listen. She's gonna be one of these black women who's like, she's gonna be one of these welfare has destroyed the black community types. That's my guess. That is a very specific breed of right wing like black.
You're going too high concepts.
I swear to God,
she's cleverer than she is.
Guarantee it.
Let it play.
Alright, let's see. Guys, write a bingo. No, fuck you.
I'm kind of tired of white liberals denying the violence in the black community and using
internal critique of black community. No, dude, internal critique of black community. That's exactly what I was invoking. Yes.
No, it's about it'll be about BLM.
Okay, fine.
Specifically
okay, wait.
Who, by the way,
I knew it.
Dude, I swear to God, dude, this is the same shit I was just talking about. Because she's gonna be like, the black community has gone, again, it's the collapse of family values. This is black Christian. It's collapse of family values in the black community. I guarantee it, dude. This is what it's sourced in. I'm gonna look her up afterwards. We're gonna find one video, and I guarantee she's gonna talk about how black men are failing women because the welfare state has turned them all into fucking thugs that do nothing all day. This is a known fuck. There was that guy. That girl that Destiny had on stream a few times. There was a woman that he when he had that arc of just letting a bunch of black people fight each other on his stream. He brought on this woman repeatedly who basically just screamed at black men about how they were like failures and how they were like, you know, abusing black women. They would go for white women if they were economically, you know, in a good position, and then they would just beat black women at home. Like, it was crazy. Tree of Life? I don't think it was Tree of Life. It was someone way more right wing.
The black neighborhoods that have the protest, they end up being destroyed and trashed. And it's not you that comes to the neighborhoods and helps clean up those neighborhoods after a protest.
You're right about the BLM, fine. Okay, I'll concede your point. Okay, you get a point.
Thanks, bitch.
One
Thanks,
BLM
idiot,
point
bitch.
for you. One BLM point.
So for you to speak on Black Lives Matter protests and say they're not violent or whatever you were trying to say is disrespectful, it's disingenuous, especially to black women who have to live in those neighborhoods and the black children.
Black women who...
thank you, the black women, for showing up to show that retardation can transcend both gender and race.
I'm not retarded. You're the white man.
I don't know why the f*** do you think I'm speaking out for BLM?
I'm not retarded. You're the white man. Based. Okay, I would bet so much money that she believes everything I just said.
This conversation is about BLM. I don't know why don't even hold the talking to right now.
Stop cussing.
I can cuss
Stop
what I want.
cussing.
What do you mean I can say whatever the fuck I want? It's freedom of speech.
Because
It's
it's
Twitter.
disrespectful.
Disrespectful to what? This isn't your Twitter space. You're not here to tell me what I can say or not say.
Black lives matter out of your mouth. You're a white man, and we don't need you. We don't need you.
BLM, black people need me. I'm going to be the white savior for BLM. I love BLM. I'm the leader of BLM. I'm the self-appointed leader of BLM. Oh, yes, I love BLM. Oh, yes, Black Panthers. I'm going to join it right now. Oh, BLM.
Keep it real.
I am keeping it real.
Black men are violent towards black women, and we don't need people like you.
Oh, get fucked.
She's
get
a racist.
Bro, listen,
She's a
get
black
fucked.
racist.
Did you hear that?
BLM.
Keep it real.
I am keeping it real.
Black men are violent towards black women, and we don't need.
She threw that out randomly, dude. Randomly. Black men are violent to black women.
Trying to see what stick.
Yep.
Good.
Holy shit. Fucking got it, dude. I'm fucking
People like you constantly using us for political talking points. Mind your own.
I could tell, because there's such a specific right-wing idpol black, because, okay, there's a Candace Owens version, right, which they rarely use idpol, right, but the ones who invoke idpol are in such a specific dynamic. They're so good. Bro, I need to make my fucking Pokedex of evolutionary political types, okay? I swear to God,
okay.
I know every single fucking archetype now, dude. I'm a fucking
wonder where that was
genius.
going, chat.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna categorize every type of black debater. Okay, all right. There are like 12 archetypes. All right, I know all of them. I know every single fucking one. Oh, I broke it again. No.
What are you doing?
Well, as the
Shut
self-appointed
up.
leader of the BLM chapter in my city, I felt it necessary to say I am the self-appointed leader of the BLM chapter, Miami.
Self-appointed?
Yes.
Do you think does BLM stand for large mansions? Buy large mansions? Do you know about that?
Yep, I got the largest one, and I only invite my white friends to hang out in it.
Can't you at least just like...
Is she just going on space for free advertising? Yes, obviously. Yeah, she just wanted to call Destiny. I call Destiny a white man. Owned. And then, yeah, posting clips of it.
Laugh
My
it off
conversation with
without being
Destiny.
so
I
angry.
confront Destiny on his racism.
I'm not angry. I'm being
None
very
of what
serious
I
right now.
say will impact
That's a good
you,
title for our video.
in any meaningful ways. Can we at least like bond over a mutual disdain for Pearl Davis? Like, come on.
Maybe.
Maybe. Just like
He doesn't
lighthearted,
give her
maybe.
anything.
That's progress. I'll take that.
Oh my god, she's
like
so
that.
desperate.
Okay. Does anyone else want to jump in to say
What are
anything
the 12
or to ask a
types?
I think you
question?
won her over a little bit there.
Hey, Lauren.
with
Yeah,
the whole
Hey, I'll
BLM.
make a comment. Oh boy. Listening to this, I will say I think there is a serious problem on the right
Fucking
now.
car, dude.
Lauren
Crash.
Southern, she's fucking driving. She's always doing her thing. Lauren Southern's always, you can tell that bitch touches grass. Okay, she's always doing things outside. She's like a real person. That's why I love her.
Not just the right, politics in general, with people not actually reading the documents, people getting their information from memes. I actually do think it's a little atrocious that from my side of the political spectrum.
Okay, so Lauren is going to have to thread the needle here, because obviously she loves Destiny, and they have a secret child together, and so she's going to have to, do her absolute best to thread the needle here on not burning the bridge, despite the fact that she's still associated with these absolute fucking cretins.
And what I read on
Skip Lawrence, she was really boring and only came here to chill him down. He only treated her with kid gloves. Boo! I love Lauren. Alright, fine. Who's next? Rob Noerr?
Stephen, real quick, man. You said that basically because
Immunity case. Show me one that even read. They deserve it 50 times over. They served in the Air
find that people care a lot more what is that would
serve a fucking king. Why the I don't know why you guys ask me this question. Like, what happened here? What happened to your parents?
Oh, Sharika Soul. Okay. Well, look.
I
we'll look her
wasn't
up
far
another time.
off, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they went to a crazy rally like this and something happened to them, it would be sad. I'd probably personally sad, but what the fuck am I to say? Like, what do you expect to happen?
Alright, hold on. Oh, TikToker. Whoa, big TikToker. Holy shit. Give me one TikTok and I'm gonna be confirmed. Let's have a look here. Dear black men, this is the one, Wiz. This is the one.
This is for the black men that are harassing and threatening me because they found out I have a half-white son. First of all, it's not that you're black that I didn't date you. It's that you speak to women like you're standing on a prison yard.
It's your thug personality, not your race. Holy shit! It's just a black racist.
And I don't find that attractive.
Splitler.
Secondly, no one
It's
complains
Splitler.
when black
It's female black Hitler. It's Splitler. We've added another
women date outside
layer.
their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem when you see a black woman that has
Okay, so this is about did you see this?
This is for
The talking
black
point.
women
Listen.
outside of their race, but you have a problem with their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But
Yes,
you have a
did you see that? I was fucking perfectly on. I fucking knew exactly what she was after one sentence. I am a fucking savant, dude. Okay, she literally said the
Yeah,
exact
but I knew
same
what she'd
fucking
attack Destiny on, which was the actual question.
Who gives a fuck? I'm right. Okay, I knew exactly what she was. I was correct. I understood her entire ideology from one sentence. I'm a fucking genius, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let you take this away from me, okay? Literally, she said the exact fucking thing. What? Black men.
I thought she said hot white sun too.
No, she said my hot white son. Yeah, a lot of people have been attacking my hot white son. Okay, my sexy child.
I genuinely play it again because it sounds so much like that.
Hold on.
Play it again.
Half white. She said.
This is for the black men that are harassing and threatening me because they found out I have a half-white son.
Half white.
First of all,
half white.
it's not that you're black that I didn't date
son.
you. It's that most of you speak to women like you're standing on a prison yard, and I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when...
This is the whitest black woman I've ever seen in my life. Oh,
no, that's kidology. Don't be
Bro,
silly.
no, oh no, kidology isn't she?
Don't be silly. You're
she's
coping.
Asian.
You're coping.
She's Asian, isn't she? Isn't she Indian or something?
And black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside
this
of
talking
their
point.
race. But
Yeah,
you have a problem
black men
when you
date
see a
up
black
into the
woman
whites.
that has dated outside of their race. Is it because you're trying to convince us that we were undesirable when the fact is you're the one that's undesirable and you only have a certain amount of options and we figured
This is the Black Pearl Davis. The Black Pearl Davis. Okay. Oh god. All right, hold on. Let me see. I just want one more. Will give me one more? Why black women stop dating? Violence. Men are
as a
violent.
black woman, I'll just speak for myself. Because I don't want to and because I don't have to. It should be that
I'm sorry, but this woman looks and talks like she's a white woman using a black deep fake filter to try and create an internal race war. That's all. That's the vibe I get.
simple in 2024, but since it's not, I'll go further.
Uh-oh.
I'm a black adoptee, and I think it's very weird that black men expect me to get online and tell the world how great they are.
What'd you say? I'm a black
I'm
adoptee.
Adoptee?
because the black men in my family
As in she was adopted by a
failed
white
to
couple?
protect
She was okay. This fully makes sense. She was adopted by a white couple. Okay, that makes
Is that
sense.
what that means?
Well, yeah.
the children.
Turn back the video by 2 minutes.
I'm not going to go too deep into that, but let's be so for real in the 2024. Harassing your own race of women while you go out there and make whole basketball teams full of...
Oh my
biracial
god,
children.
she's so... Why is she so mad about
I
this?
have a biracial child, and I just want to say it's very odd that people are harassing them.
Okay, alright, so she has one single note. She has one single note. 3.5 million, fucking hell. Adopted by white people. Okay, cool. How do you do, like, I hate this, dude. How do you do the, yeah, okay, the most popular
Go
video?
back to the video. Go back. Show enough of this tangent.
Sorry.
Enough of this
I got
Tangent
distracted, I got
over.
distracted. Fine. Go back. Why do I have to go back 2 minutes? I thought we were skipping Lauren Southern.
Yeah, there's no justification, so we keep playing.
Okay.
Wait, you
You
think
think
people
attending
want
a
Trump
political
as
rally
king?
is a fucking fuck around and find out scenario?
I
Come
think
on.
that supporting a prior president that engaged in insurrection.
Do we have an expert in black people politics? I just gave you all of the talking points you needed for black people, okay? As a white person who has a bird's eye view of black problems in America, a zero emotional investment, and a perfect understanding of both sides of the argument, alright? Just listen to me on all black issues. You don't need to listen to black people, okay? Alright, black people are too emotionally invested. I've got the right answers. Just listen to me, do what I say, and I will lead you to freedom, okay? White savior is a stereotype for a reason. It's because it works every time.
Yeah, I'm tired of pretending like that's just like a normal, ordinary thing that you're supposed to accept as an American citizen. That's unhinged. That is insane to me.
I have a question. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you honestly think that people, despite, like, yes, I have seen the tweets mentioning the word king. Do you think people want him as king for real?
Yes.
You don't think that you do?
No fucking way is she gonna pretend that people don't want God Emperor Trump. Is she fucking serious? Is she serious? The God Emperor Trump memes are so fucking Seriously, like, have you seen those Jordan fucking Klepper interviews of people where he's just like, yeah, do you want Trump to like go for more than 4 years? Like, do you want an extended term? They're like, yeah, he should go until he dies. Yeah, he should go forever. Like, people are just straight up at Trump rallies saying, yeah, he should like, he needs more time to drain the swamp forever. Like, they are fully just against the idea of a 4-year term for Trump. They would happily extend it.
Like, what causes you to make that conclusion? Except
Show me a single conservative commentator that had anything critical to say about the criminal immunity case. Show me one that even read half of it, actually. But show me one. Find me one and maybe I'll believe you. Maybe.
No. Just one sec. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about your belief that his supporters, the Trump supporters, would literally make him king if they could.
Yes. They literally call him Emperor Trump. Yeah, it's all a joke. It's just a meme, lol.
The people that believe they're fighting for freedom and to preserve the constitutional republic that is the United States,
no one gives a
hold on, can I just finish? I know you're really skilled. You're really good at it.
No, it's just that you just don't know anything about.
Oh god, this appeal to the idea.
Yeah, I see your talent.
Yeah. This appeal to the idea that debate is like a separate skill, and it is. All right, there is a separate skill. You can crush people without knowing your shit. But the fact that just because someone look at his face, look at him face palm. I know you're really skilled. He's like, fuck. Even being good, they're weaponizing the fact that they're retarded and I'm good at my job against me. Like, look at him. Look at his face. It's so good. Okay, hold on. Wait, I want this one as well. This one's beautiful. I need this in my life. I'm putting that in cave paintings as well. It's too good. It's too good. The two forms of destiny. It's beautiful.
Like Donald Trump literally has tweets on like Truth Social saying he wants to suspend the Constitution, and you're asking me, you don't think the people that are supporting him in the Constitutional Republic they want to king?
Okay, I'll just restart. So once again, like, so the people that champion, for example, on issues that are not related to the subject, they say give it back to the states because the states should have the power to say they voted for example, on abortion. Like they say they give it to the states. Is that not them upholding the constitutional republic and the process?
No, it's
the
because they like the idea of. Let me answer the question without it being like a rambling, like 50 question. Okay, then you ask me the next question you want. Okay, no. When they say throw it back, find me a single conservative who is excited about throwing abortion back to the states as they are about supporting the right for sanctuary cities to exist, and then I'll believe you. No, conservatives don't give a about states' rights. Absolutely not. They only support it in this case because they know that it'll mean less abortion than what there were. That it'll mean less abortion rights than there were before. That's the only reason they support it.
Stephen, real quick, man, you said that basically because Donald Trump is an insurrectionist, attending his rally is supporting a fascist dictator or whatever, and ultimately it's a run and find out scenario. You'd have to then extrapolate that logic to believe that the 70+ million people that voted for him are also guilty of supporting them and therefore a fair game and then a fuck around and find out scenario. So
okay. This is the first good question in an hour that anyone has asked him. Yes. Start to unpack where his line on political violence has ended up, because I want to know the answer to this. This is critical info.
Am I misreading here? Are you saying that all of these people are open to assassination attempts?
I wouldn't say open to assassination. I'm just saying that if it happens, there should be zero sympathy for anybody involved.
Based.
So you believe that
hold on, just to be clear.
Half of the country deserves no sympathy. Really?
Yes. When half of the country is supporting it.
Oh my god! Dude, Wiz, how are you gonna live the rest of your life? How are you gonna walk around tomorrow, okay, knowing that Destiny is based? How are you going to exist in the universe in which Destiny is based? How are you gonna live, dude?
Because I know he will betray.
How are you gonna come back from this? Oh, he's dooming so hard. He has to doom to survive.
He will betray. He always does.
Doom to survive. Is the doom to survive. He can't do it. He cannot live in a world in which Destiny is correct.
No gods, no idols. What happened to that, dude? No gods, no idols.
Hey, look, I'm just happy that a mainstream adjacent commentator, okay, is saying the good shit. All right, that's all I care about. All right.
Do you know I saw someone post that about Neil Gaiman? No gods, no idols.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like a lefty book reviewer or whatever. And they were like, how do I feel about Neil Gaiman despite him writing all my favorite books? No gods, no idols. No gods, no idols. No gods, no idols.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Crying.
Did he actually? That one looked. Look. Neil Gaiman is a family friend. Okay, so I will defend the sexual predator if I have to.
Yeah.
That one looked sussy to me.
He's not like a nonce. He's just very creepy. It was two like 18-year-olds cheated on his wife.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I was like very physically, sexually violent with them.
I don't know the cheated on his wife part, because, like, you know, those, again, certain level of celebrity, and especially those kind of freaks, they are definitely all open and poly or whatever, right? For sure.
Well, yeah, it sounds like he's like massively kinky, and he did it
Yeah.
with partners that were not mentally prepared.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna defer back to the classic from black writer Dave Chappelle. He rapes but he saves. Okay, if the weird kink shit is what he needs to write Sandman, all right, I'm sorry. I thank.
No, it was all after he wrote Sandman. It was after all his classics.
Yeah, you think he wasn't doing that? If he's doing that now, he was doing it back then. Okay, all right, he was powering himself.
Nah, they did all come out. There was the one came out and then the other came out.
Are you telling me?
Silence.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me that he isn't powered by rape? Are you telling me that all happened on its own and then the rape was just superfluous? Because that's unjustifiable, Wiz. I wouldn't be able to defend that rape.
No, that comes at the end of your career when your creative sparks run up.
Oh, okay, and you're trying. Oh, and then you're like, okay, this
Have
is
you
it.
seen Good Omens? That shit sucks, dude.
Oh, I liked the TV show a little bit. That's just because I like both.
You like? Okay, you watched Good Omens and you fucking liked it.
I just really like the.
Or did you just like? Did you just like David
watching,
Tennant and Martin Sheen?
Yeah. Yes, I could watch them do anything. I even watched their.
Then you didn't like
show.
Good Omens.
I
just like them.
Omens. I just like them. I like John Hamm as well. That's it. I just wanted to watch people I like do funny. To walk around. I just wanted to see them.
Sandman is fucking terrible, by the way. I love that comic book with my life. It's one of my favorite of all time.
Oh my god!
That TV show is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I thought you said the comic book. Holy shit! I thought you meant the comic book. I was about to fucking end the stream and end the podcast and end any association with you, dude. Holy shit!
I've read Sandman back to back.
Bro, me too. I grew up on that shit, man. That was huge for me. Okay, what did you think of?
I don't think you're old enough for that to be true.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not old enough for that to be true.
What do you mean I grew up on that shit? What do you mean? I read that shit when I...
You would not. There's no way you would have afforded it. Number one, there wasn't internet to all read it in succession. Number two, there's no way you'd have been old enough to afford the weekly comic books for it.
Neil Gaiman was a family friend. I got all his shit for free, dude.
If you say so.
I got all his fucking shit for free, man. It was hand-me-downs from my dad because he got everything for free.
If you said so.
Holy shit. Fucking cuck ass bitch.
I'm gonna have to ask for receipts on that. You're gonna have to send me the full.
I'll send you the stacks, bro. Well, actually, no. I broke contact with my dad years ago, so he's still got them.
Shake my
Directionist? Yes. Democracy only works, and if you're a I don't even know what. Actually, I don't know what you are. If democracy only works when the people are working.
Did you watch that terrible lockdown show? I liked it. Fuck you. Okay. The pandemic was a weird time.
The lockdown show is good.
That show brought me comfort.
Good.
Really? You're saying it's good? I thought it was good, but that show brought me comfort, okay? It made me feel like even these people are going through some weird shit. And you know what? The way they dealt with, like, all of the little scaries of, like, British, you know, lockdown, like, yeah, it was important, all right? It felt...
So I think it's actually quite an important media project.
I think
it's
so
weird.
Too.
There's so few COVID things.
Yeah, I went back and watched it, and I was like, "Wow, this really does feel like a proper encapsulation of how weird it all was." And because it's so hard to remember anything that happened there, I'm glad that they like made a little time capsule, because otherwise it would be kind of hard to remember what went down. Yeah. Crazy.
Also allowed them to get crazy names in it. You know, Samuel Jackson's in it. Insane.
I forgot about that. And fucking Julia. No, sorry, what's her fucking name? Dame Julie. What's her name?
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench. That's it. Yeah, Judi Dench. Crazy.
To actually like protect it, and when half the people in the country are supporting somebody that is undemocratic.
Doctor Who.
Moving on.
Then no, I'm not going to sit here and shed tears for people.
Really bad. Can you guess which ones they are? Do you remember much Matt Smith's run?
The Perigel, the Paracas, the Polando, the Parado, the Porota.
It's the episode. It's the Matt Smith episode where the Doctor puts the TARDIS in a woman's body and makes out with her. Real.
And then being the victims of their own insane
Both his
ideology.
Episodes are fucking dreadful. They're really bad.
I think I do.
They're really bad.
He fucks his car. He fucks his car. He fucks his car.
He does. And he calls it Sexy Thing. Its name is Sexy Thing.
I disagree, and now that you've Destiny pilled me, I'll just dig in and continue to assert that it is objectively terrible. Why don't you explain one reason why it's bad, instead of just asserting your opinion blindly? This is not Destiny pilled, okay? Destiny would be, you should be regurgitating an autistically created
You should be firing out your
Obsidian
Obsidian notes on this.
Yeah, exactly.
stupid. Why would I waste my time? There are way better things to cry over, like how fucking horrible Game of Thrones turned out. I'm not going to sit here and lose sleep over dipshits that are getting offed as they engage in like insurrectionist supporting rhetoric.
Did he just watch Game of Thrones? Is that what that's a reference to? Did he just...
House of Dragons just come out, dude.
Oh, is it bad? I haven't... No, actually... Oh, tell me, is it bad?
No, I think it's good. I think it's good.
Second season's good? Really? Oh, I couldn't hope. I couldn't even hope. I haven't watched it, dude. I haven't watched it. Holy shit, thank fuck, dude. He's been posting...
I don't have any trust in that shit until it ends. Until it ends and they say the ending's good, I ain't touching it.
I'm okay. I can live with watching something with a shitty ending. I'll just skip the ending. I fade out of shows so often anyway. It's fine. I've watched so many good shows 80% of the way through and then just...
Also, anyone say Matt Smith killed Doctor Who? Fucking fat cope, by the way.
That's how I feel.
Capaldi's incredible.
Yeah, Capaldi's good, but Matt Smith did kill Doctor Who for me and millions.
That's because you're an idiot with a small brain.
Stay mad, bitch.
Easy.
Just on a personal note, man, I really feel like you've lost your humanity.
You got any reasons why?
I know, and that's great, and I wish that, and maybe...
Huh? What? Do I have reasons why? Yeah, Matt Smith is so torturously unfunny and impossible to watch. The plots were so fucking boring. The fact that every 17 minutes in every episode had the same format of weird
All
thing,
your critiques are just to do with season 6, by the way.
Probably
season 6
the season I stopped watching.
I'll give you that. But he's got 3 seasons and the best ending of any Doctor, by the way. By the way, apart from Capaldi, because Capaldi has a perfect ending. And the show should have ended with Capaldi. That's my hot take.
Phase 1 thing. Phase 2, Phase 3, he points screwdriver and it magically solved problem. There's no thinky or science or fake science or anything. It's just floop, bloop, 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 and problem solved. He solves everything with running. It fucking sucks, dude. I hate that fucking show. God damn it, destroyed.
Moffat is just working through his horny period, and then when he stops being horny with Capaldi, because Capaldi straight up says to him, "I'm not kissing any woman in the show because the Doctor's asexual." Moffat then pivoted and wrote some of the best Doctor Who ever, ever.
I'll believe it when I see it, and I refuse to see it. I'm not gonna pull at that ignorance thread. Stay mad. I do the same shit. Fuck you.
One day, I don't know, maybe if you guys grow up a little bit, maybe you know this, saying the most disgusting, horrible shit that you can in a polite tone of voice is one of the most horrible things that you can do as a human
Hey, Wiz, that's you. Hey, that's you right there. That's you.
being. And the idea that just because you calmly and politely suggest that a guy that tried to overthrow the republic ought to be president, and that's a respectable opinion because you say it with a low voice, is beyond redemption to me. It's disgusting.
Okay, so you think we're disgusting? You think we're a basket of deplorables? Okay, I have a question that's sort of
Ice
related.
Beams, Wiz, you're in a safe space. You don't have to be scared anymore. Oh fuck! I'm 5 minutes behind.
Oh no!
What was that in reference to?
Destiny's debating.
What is that in reference
to? Supposedly, he's hoping he doesn't hold back. Elon Musk's ult. Wait, where? When? What? How? Who? Huh? This is happening now?
Crazy, that's guy. You need to give way more context.
Crazy, I need way more context.
A link, something,
Jesus, what the fuck
anything.
Are you talking about? Oh, when Smug was trying to convince you Destiny will not betray you, that makes sense, yeah.
A person named Chase Geyser challenged you to a lawful duel under the Texas Penal Code, 22.06. I'm not sure what that means. But then it looks like you blocked him after that. Did you not want to discuss that particular subject with him because you think
why would I accept a lawful duel with somebody?
Because because he seems like he would maybe be more equipped to talk about the things that you've read yourself. Maybe
if he wants to talk about something, then sure, we can talk. Why the f am I gonna accept a duel? That sounds retarded.
I think that was just his way of saying, "Can we chat about it?" Like maybe I said it politely and in my soft.
This last episode isn't the River Song episode. He's got a
if he wants to chat, yeah, sure, drag him in. I don't know why we would assume that means debate. I don't know why when Donald Trump says we need to fight like hell to take our country back, you would say, well, that doesn't really mean anything. But when another guy says Penal Code 112, whatever the fuck, challenge you to duel, like I don't know. If you want to drag him in and he wants to chat, we can. But no, it's not like you're just spamming. You just like shitpost people that they want to duel.
I don't think I can bring him in.
What's the guy's name on Twitter or whatever?
Hold on one sec. I'll let you know. Chase.
Oh yeah, I saw the InfoWars too, so I know that he's like an actual fucking retard as well.
Okay.
Give that guy info. Yeah, sure, go for it.
He's from Info.
I have a quick question.
Well, you got to give you props for doing the living with what you're doing. That's pretty successful. Sorry, did I hear someone chiming in?
Lauren?
Yeah, I just decided to shut up, like holding my hand up too long for a high five.
Go for it, Lauren.
Yeah, Stephen, you tweeted out earlier a Sand tweet in which he said that,
yeah,
I thought your whole qualms with all
yeah,
left.
I mean,
well, concentration camps at the border.
Yeah,
More egregious is your take on
No, we
January.
definitely don't
Whistleblowers make-
Nope.
I haven't looked into
hard
it.
no
From
on
the
the Rob.
Rick Evans Albert-
Hard exit from Rob Noir. Hard exit. I cannot stand this guy. I think I've been on a panel with him and it made me want to kill myself more than anyone else. He's just such a baby. He's such a pathetic, whiny little baby bitch boy. Holy shit. Oh, he's so weak. He's so spinally timid. I just can't. Is Smug sober for real now? Man, I don't know how I work. Shut up.
He had several different plans for when says Trump's president.
Please be
They want to hear
Lonerbox did
who has
such a
standing besides
shit
the federal
job of
government.
pushing back at him. I know Loner tried to cope afterwards by saying, I just wanted to know the conservative opinion and hear him out. But I know it's because he was caught off guard. Like, I know for a fact
When
that's
was
what happened.
Lonerbox fighting Rob? Was that the
Literally,
other
like,
day?
yesterday or the day before.
Oh no! See, okay,
But
so
like Rob
everyone...
was just Rob was just absolutely spewing propaganda.
Yes,
and
so-
Loner put up no fight. And then when it ended, and everyone in chat was kind of mad with Loner. Loner was like, "I was just sounding him out. I just wanted to know the conservative opinion." And it's
So
like,
Rob
bro,
Noir-
you just platformed him.
Yeah,
and
so
give
Rob-
like no pushback.
So Rob Noir basically relies on the fact that this is his tactic. He relies on the fact that you don't know him or that you don't expect him to like go as hard as he does. And then in his first interaction, he just fucking flies at you full power. And usually he'll get like one good platforming off of every single creator. He's like a weird fucking... He's like a flasher, you know, like you show up on the first day and then he just fucking exposes the trench coat and you're so shocked you have no idea what the fuck is happening. And then by the time you're able
I think
to
Loner was on
respond,
2K
he runs
views at the
away.
time as well. It was
Oh, that's
brutal.
bad. Oh no. You see, that's how Rob functions. All he wants is 5 of those 2,000 viewers. That's it. That's all he cares about. He's really just trying to scrape idiots off the top. That's it.
Me when I'm streaming.
True. Oh, it's rough.
Government, who would have standing there?
Well, who had standing anyways? When it came to that, wasn't that the issue you were okay with? When it came to not hearing cases from Texas, that no one had standing?
These weren't about the vice president in his official duties as head of the Senate. These were totally different cases. I don't know if anybody has standing. You're just the thing that I'm challenging. And by the way, I'm screaming at you. But it might have been maybe that a state maybe could have brought this case before the Supreme Court for the interaction.
Fuck up, Rob. Please
Give Rob the
shut
last word on the
Roger,
record.
even though the states accepted it
Please
in
shut
this
the fuck up,
country,
Rob.
then Trump's
Please shut the
If
fuck
you mess
up, Rob.
around, then you find out. And basically,
Holy
what I
shit.
understand your position to be.
Holy shit, he's just not worth speaking to. He's truly just a massive waste of time.
Then
Yep,
let me in the DM on to the next speakers.
Okay, you're done.
And let's try
Thank
to, keep it one at a time so that people can hear. I have people getting mad at me in the DMs that when you guys talk over each other, no one can hear anything. Thanks.
Good. That's the
Hey,
only way to platform Rob Noir is just to talk.
1
over
hour
him. That's
32
it.
minutes. 1 hour 32
I'm
minutes.
already there.
Destiny, how's it going?
Nice.
Great.
So I'm curious. You talk about how if you mess around, then you find out. And basically, what I understand your position to be, listening so far, is if somebody supports Trump or if they go to a Trump rally, then it's open season on them. Do I have you wrong there?
I wouldn't say it's open season. I'm just saying if shit happens. I mean, I don't know why anybody would have any sympathy.
Well, are you actually against people shooting Trump supporters at this point?
I think it's probably not a good idea. But again, I'm not.
I like opening up the Twitter profile of the person so we can just get a little vibe check.
I don't have any sympathy for it. I don't care.
Okay. Do you think that it's democratic to shoot people who are against democracy?
Oh my god.
In some cases, probably, yeah. Just depends on the case, right? I mean, isn't that kind of what the whole Revolutionary War was about? Was shooting people that were trying to prevent our democracy? You guys are the ones that marched with the 17.
Sorry, this guy's just a straight up anti-atheist atheist. He's an atheist Christian. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is such atheism coded shit. But I guess he's just counterculture, straight. Okay.
Oscar, there's 3 Doctor Who seasons with Matt Smith. It's
Team
only
76
his
thing,
middle
right?
one that's bad.
Oh my god.
But Matt Smith has got some incredible episodes.
I don't like Matt Smith as an actor. I've only liked him in House of Dragons. I haven't liked him in anything else he's in. I have seen him in stuff other than Doctor Who.
He's the one that gets me the most emotional.
What? Matt
He's really
Smith?
good at the emotional moments.
Sorry,
he's good.
Matt
His
Smith-
emotional moments really hit.
Capaldi stomps on that idiot's balls. I'm sorry. Capaldi doesn't make you Sorry,
Capaldi's not the
Gary
emotional
Oldman?
doctor, dude.
Gary Oldman didn't make you emotional? Are you fucking crazy, dude? Gary
talking about?
Oldman? Gary Oldman. That was one of my favorite doctors. Gary Oldman!
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Are you insane? Are you insane, dude? Wait, it wasn't Gary Oldman. Who am I thinking of? Fuck. Oh shit, the other old guy. I fucked it up.
What
I fucked
the
it up. Who's the
fuck
old
are you
guy?
talking about?
Old guy doctor. Fuck. What's his name? The guy who was in Snowdriver. Snowpiercer. This guy. Fuck, not Gary Oldman. What's his name?
John Hurt?
John Hurt. Shit.
That's a Matt
fuck.
Smith episode, you fuck.
Doesn't matter. John Hurt's better. He was a better actor at the emotional stuff.
And he doesn't have an emotion.
Sorry.
He's in one episode.
Yes, and he is emotional. He's good. He was in one thing. John Hurt's good. Fuck you.
He was in one episode with David Tennant and Matt Smith.
Yeah, John Hurt's sick.
The War
Fuck
Doctor?
you. Yes, the War
He
Doctor.
has
He was
no
good.
emotional moments.
What the fuck are you talking about? He's the War Doctor. He's so damaged by war. He's
What?
the
Okay,
War
what
Doctor.
emotional moment does he have?
War. He doesn't like war, but he's the war guy. That's emotions.
What the fuck is this, dude? What is this?
I don't remember anything. I just like John Hurt, okay? I don't remember
What
anything.
is
I just
this,
like
dude?
John Hurt. I just like John Hurt.
I like John Hurt too, but calling him the emotional doctor when he's the
Smith is
war
whimsy.
doctor?
Yeah, exactly. He's the war doctor. That's
He's the
it's
unemotional
sad.
doctor.
It's sad. That's why it's emotional. It's sad. Yeah, you just like. I think you like Matt Smith for the same reasons you like me. You just want someone who just fucks around and eats fucking fish fingers, okay, and custard and fucking.
Bro, you've misunderstood the characterization of the 11th Doctor.
Rando XD Lamau Teehee.
Matt Smith is perfect as playing like an old man in a young man's body, and he feels like properly alien. And he's the perfect. If you went from David Tennant to Capaldi, would have been shit. Wouldn't have made any sense. But that bridge from Tennant, very emotional, to Matt Smith, old man kind of emotional, to Capaldi, autistic old man. It's incredible.
Tennant was so good. I love David Tennant so much.
That was great.
Yeah. I really
But
liked
Capaldi
the Master
fucking
in the
mobs.
Tennant era. I really liked the Master in the Tennant era.
Missy is better. Missy is better in every way.
You're coping.
Every
You're
way.
coping. You're coping. Absolutely not. No.
Not at all.
I love.
Not at all.
I just
better
love, I
Missy,
just love John
unlike
Sim a
John
lot.
Sim's Master, Missy has an arc.
Who cares?
She has character
Writing was
development.
bad, but the Master was good. Who cares? John Sim killed it. Fuck
Writing was
you.
incredible.
John Sim.
Writing was
killed it.
incredible in both. I love John Sim as well. Missy's better.
All right. Well.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I bet you haven't even seen all John Sim episodes, you idiot.
I hated. What do you mean I haven't seen all of the John Sim episodes? What? He's
You
on
haven't?
more episodes?
Maybe.
Oh, in the okay, he comes back as the Master in a future iteration of some Missy bullshit. They do it in the same
ain't
way
saying
they've done.
nothing.
Let me guess. In the same way, because they tapped the well of doing a multi regeneration Doctor episode. They
No,
thought, oh,
no,
what's the
no,
next?
no.
What's the next thing? Oh, let's do a multi Master episode where we see multiple.
Do you know when they did the first
incarnations of the Master.
multi-Doctor episode?
Yeah, in like 1942. I don't give a fuck.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot
They used
clown,
to do
man.
it. They used to do it. They used to do it all the time.
You truly
you're
are
pivoting.
just a Jan
You're
Sick
pivoting.
there.
You're
If you
pivoting.
didn't know the
You're
topic, you just
pivoting.
default
You're
this.
pivoting. You're pivoting. Explain. When was the first one? Answer your own question. When was the first one? When was the first multi-Doctor?
1976?
Yeah! Was I even... Exactly, I was fucking
Three
right. It was
Doctors?
ages ago. Ages ago. The 3 Doctors, yeah, I fucking know
And
this.
then there was the
Why are you
5
acting like I didn't know?
Doctors, and then
It's
there was the
hilarious.
2
It's hilarious.
Doctors.
Wiz, no, I'm not letting you walk away from this now. It's hilarious that you were acting like I was being a facetious cunt, even though I did invoke the fact that it was an old episode. So that is exactly what you were aiming
I was
for.
agreeing with you. I was saying there was precedence for
So
it.
why did you call me a
Idiots.
Jan Sixther? Why did you call me a Jan Sixther? Why did you pretend to chat like
Because
I got
you
it wrong
alluded it to
and then
being
not answer
bad.
the question? And then you didn't answer
Because
the question.
you evoked it with the idea that
Weird
it's
behavior.
bad, and it was like a weird random thing. Like they ran out of ideas of having multi-Doctor stories,
No,
when in
I'm
fact
not gonna let
it's
you,
something that's
I'm not
well
gonna let
established
you-
in the show
I'm
from
gonna
the
let
very
you pretend-
start.
I'm gonna let you
Idiot.
pretend that you didn't try and get a W on
Look
me
at
and
him,
fucking
look at him.
missed.
Look
You
how he
missed your
fucking
shot.
pretends
you
that he
took your
can
fucking
argue.
shot and you missed, dude. So you took
Look
your
how he
fucking shot and you
pretends
missed,
that he can
dude.
fucking
You
argue
couldn't
when he
even
knows
answer your own
nothing.
question. You couldn't even
He
answer your own
tries
question.
to cling on to the
Fucking
idea of being
embarrassing,
correct or
man.
logically
Fucking
sound,
embarrassing.
but he's
you tried
he's
to
not.
get me a
He's
trap.
just
You
not.
weedy little trap. You open up the box. You put a little chunk of little fucking
Deeply
cheese under
embarrassing.
there.
What a deeply
Absolutely
embarrassing
pathetic.
performance.
Absolutely pathetic.
You
To be
think you
fair,
can stand on the same ground as me, a titan
I will
of
stand
Doctor
on
Who?
your fucking
I'm a
ground right
mountain
now,
range.
motherfucker. Come
I'm
at
a
me. I'll
mountain
stand
range
on your
compared
ground
to
right
you.
now. I'll stand. I'll take your box. I'll take your fucking box. How
I
about
look
that?
at you and I feel
How about
nothing
that?
because
How
I
about
can't
that?
feel
You're gonna
anything because we're that far apart in terms of level.
Yeah. Tell you what, buddy. All right, why don't you enjoy fucking hovering for the next 5 minutes? How about that, huh? How about that? How about we see how that goes for you? All right, enjoy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see how that goes.
You're gonna get
Let's
it
see how
revealed.
that goes.
You're gonna get it revealed.
Go
You're
on
gonna
then,
get
go on then.
revealed. They're gonna
Yank
find
it,
out you have
bitch.
no next-
Yank it.
Yeah!
I was on a fucking lily pad the whole time, idiot.
Embarrassing. Look at him hide this.
Idiot, I've been sat on my lily pad.
He's scared. Remember the gym conversation we had earlier? Have you seen this guy's abless torso? His skinny, little fucking bulbous.
These are my abs.
Groggy. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, the lily pad. Alright, I'm gonna put the box back. Here you go. I'm sorry we fell.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'm gonna tuck this away.
I'm sorry. Okay, look, we it's getting late. We had a little fight. I'm sorry. Okay, alright. We'll
yeah,
watch
that's
the
right.
video.
Concede, bitch.